All right. Hey, everybody. What's up? A special little, what would we call this? This is not,
I mean,
it's not an episode. It's just kind of like special, super deep fat fried thing.
Our reaction. It's kind of like our reaction to the Disneyverse. Like,
this is a
kind of like the Mighty Empire
special
throughout the, basically the internet cosmos and taking like the entertainment and streaming scene by fucking storm. This is a crazy announcement. Like, before this, we're all talking. I asked TJ and Paul, it's like, have you guys ever heard of something like this happening before? And you guys were like, so,
there's never been anything this big. There's never been a consolidation of properties this lucrative under one fucking umbrella in the entertainment world that I can think of.
Well, I mean, Disney has spent years.
My childhood, like Disney has been like a powerhouse on its own.
Right.
So Disney was like this giantly popular thing when they were just doing Disney movies, right? And Disney parks. And now they have absorbed all these other like properties. And in their defense, like when it comes to Marvel shit, like they picked that up at the right fucking time and they didn't fuck it up and they made it huge. Like their money made it huge.
Well, Disney walked up to basically a failing comic book company that had this treasure trove of characters that no one had no one had done with these characters. I mean, like no one was making money on fucking Iron Man. No one was making money on Thor. I mean, you know what I mean?
They were making Marvel was making money on merch and resales of like anthology books and stuff like that. They were making pitiful money.
Right. Dude, when I was growing up, I used to read Wizard magazine, and they had in the back of Wizard magazine there was a picture of like a little plastic fucking piece of shit. I don't even remember what it was. It was just like a little plastic, like one of those little things you win at like for 5 tickets at the fucking arcade, you know what I mean?
Like a Cracker Jack prize
and they were like,
level.
Yeah, and they were like, this thing, it has the same value as like a share of Marvel stock. You know? It was
enough in stock.
Because Marvel stock was in the fucking toilet. I mean,
they were basically
for a long time.
Shit. Yeah, they were licensing their properties out. It was kind of just like, okay, yeah, you can use. You can basically put this on a T-shirt or something, or you can reprint our comic or what.
And there were a couple of abortive attempts for them to license some TV shows based on some Marvel and DC characters, and they had varying degrees of success with that. I remember like not the Green Lantern, but the Green Arrow did good for a while. Like I remember it at least launched well.
You know what I had some success with was the animated shows in the 90s, like X-Men.
Sure. Well, look,
Spider-Man and shit.
That was probably Marvel's main saving grace was not selling comics; it was licensing characters, especially Spider-Man. Everyone wanted Spider-Man; they licensed that to Sony. Merchandise, of course.
Merch. But I have a feeling that Marvel's big fucking ticket, like money making thing for a long time, for probably 2 decades or more, was merch. It was just like, oh yeah, I want a Spider-Man figurine.
Really wanted them. And to be honest with you, people think it's the movies, and that is a big deal. But it's the fucking merchandise. Merchandise you can sell the fucking kids will make billions of dollars.
The movie is basically a giant ad for all the fucking merch.
Yes,
get them into the movie, then they want all the cool stuff they saw in the movie. So the movie has really been turned into like a giant commercial for a bunch of stuff. Now, the movie makes money in and of itself, but it's also a giant fucking advertisement, which you could pretty much thank George Lucas for that, by the way. Anyway, we should get...
Before we cut into this,
sure, go ahead, Paul.
I want to say, I think this is an episode. I was thinking about this, and I named my little stream of it that we're doing for the archive, Disney Buys the World. I think that we're going to cover enough properties and shit tonight and enough angles and do enough speculation that there's easily going to be an episode.
Oh my God. It's
situation here.
It's definitely episode length. So I guess we'll call this a special episode or just an episode. I don't know. But this is it's fucking crazy. So look, when I heard the first announcement, when I fucking went on Twitter and I saw like all this Star Wars this, Star Wars that, Marvel this, Marvel that, I'm like, what is all this shit? And then I started looking into it, and it's like Disney made this gigantic fucking announcement. They're doing all this new shit, all these new properties, just like an insane glut of new fucking properties coming out. And I'm like, what the fuck?
This is something I didn't.
Today, when I was pulling this stuff, I just want to say this really quick. When I was pulling this stuff today, and just looking at this. Here's another one. Here's another one. Here's another one. I'm like, this is fucking mind-blowing. This is staggering how much shit they have in development right now. It's like literally fucking mind-blowing. I've never seen anything like this.
Think about their acquisition of all of these, smaller flagging fucking movie companies and shit.
20th Century Fox.
They've acquired all these fucking shooting spaces and all of these cameras and all of these all that shit comes with the business. You know what I mean? You buy an airline, you get the planes. So it's like, so they've got all of this, the ability to literally become this insane content factory, take the two biggest things in the entertainment zeitgeist right now, Star Wars and Marvel, and just factory farm the content out. And they're not even spitballing anymore. They're literally shotgunning these and seeing which pellets hit the bullseye.
Yep. And they can afford to do it.
Crazy to see. It's going to be crazy to see because it's just like, some of these are going to be huge fucking properties, huge hits.
So they already have a huge hit.
Entertainment company.
Okay, go ahead, Scotty. No, you go ahead, Scotty.
Yeah, I was saying Disney is one of those companies that yet again shows us why they're on top of the entertainment business, because their minds are where the public is going to be. This pandemic has revealed that this old model is dying, and it's dying rapidly. Streaming is where it's at, and people don't want to run out of these shows. Disney is doing the most logical thing. Hook them. They need to do this. I mean, honestly, it's a really smart move for Disney. And to me, it just really exemplifies why we're talking about them and why they've made this probably the smartest investments in entertainment. And this is just showing you.
This Disneyverse shit, like that I joke about here on the show, it's only a half a joke. Like, that's really their plan. Their plan is to slowly but surely buy up every property and slowly but surely acquire every popular thing. So let's take a look at what they're doing with their big fucking shit. I don't know about this National Geographic. I feel like one of these things is not like the other.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I have no idea how lucrative that is for them.
That's like their animal shit. That's like their cute animal shit.
I mean, people love animals, whatever. But
yeah, people love animals. That's why that's there.
That's why that's there for sure. It's probably not. It's not
lesser property.
It's not nearly as lucrative as the others, I'm sure. But maybe I'd be surprised. I don't know. They also own ESPN. It's worth mentioning. That's not part of Disney Plus. Anyway, we're gonna start with some of the Star Wars stuff. I do want to. Let me see here. So before we jump into the Star Wars stuff, I just want to share. I mean, obviously, as a business decision, this is extraordinarily intelligent. But as a consumer myself, I guess my fear with this, even though I like The Mandalorian, I'm really afraid that they're just going to make 10 reskins of The Mandalorian, and it's just like, But maybe,
I mean, they've proven that with this new technology and shit they use to shoot The Mandalorian and to make these really sweeping kind of CGI backdrops that blend seamlessly with the action, they can fucking I'm actually excited as a consumer for the first time in a long time, because especially with the Star Wars shit, and I know we'll get to it eventually, but there's so much on the bone with Star Wars that isn't just a retelling of the same hero's journey that Luke went through, right? We've gotten that 3 times now.
Yeah.
we've literally 3 times now we've gotten the Luke Skywalker hero's journey retold through another character or Luke himself. There's so many different aspects of the world that Lucas created and the extended universe world that already exists that I guess Disney is,
what's crazy,
at will to use if they want.
What's that, Scotty?
And when we think about, and I just kind of realized this, maybe you guys already put this together. You probably already have. Who directed Iron Man, the first one?
Jon Favreau, right?
Yeah, Jon Favreau.
He was the main showrunner for The Mandalorian.
Jon Favreau.
I mean, fucking Disney owes this guy a lot of. I mean, I'm sure they're going to make him fabulously wealthy, but
they've already made him fabulously wealthy.
I already think he should. I think he should have. I honestly think already that he should have Kathleen Kennedy's fucking job. So.
Yeah, 100% agree with you, dude.
He probably will.
His vision has really worked out for Disney. I mean, he's been behind 2 of their. I mean, he kicked off the Marvel Cinematic Universe. He's kicking off the Disneyverse as far as the streaming platform. Like, The Mandalorian has been a huge hit show. Everyone's talking about it. Everyone loves it.
It's the big driver of Disney Plus, as far as I can tell. So
well, he's got his foot in the door at Disney, and he's a dude that I've always liked his eye as a director and as a performer. Honestly, I think he's a pretty fucking decent actor as well. So anyway, let's get into this shit because
let's get into it. There's a million. There's a million of them. So, so the first one we're gonna look at. Now a lot of these, there's not a lot of information, and I'm gonna fucking apologize right now to Star Wars fans. I am a Star Wars fan, but I'm not as big a fanboy as most of you out there. If I don't pronounce this name right. Ahsoka?
I'm saying it's Ashoka or Ahsoka. I don't know. I honestly don't know what this is referring to.
This character Ahsoka. I'm going with Ahsoka. This character Ahsoka is an extraordinarily popular character, primarily from the Clone Wars series. That is,
I've never seen it.
It's I have my friend Galen proselytizes this show to me all the time. Peyton, my manservant, proselytizes this show to me all the time.
It's a pretty good show. I've never sat down and watched the entire thing, but what I have seen of it, it's been pretty good.
So this character,
I saw a lightsaber battle from it that looked pretty awesome. There's some good action lightsaber stuff in it.
This character, Ahsoka, was the apprentice of Anakin Skywalker during the Clone Wars. She left the Jedi Order to go out on her own. This was after she cleared herself of a crime that she didn't commit. Now, she recently made a guest appearance in live-action form for the first time as Rosario, played by Rosario Dawson in The Mandalorian. And I would say that she did a pretty fucking good job. And it seemed like the fans of the character were pleased as well.
So we can kind of infer from that Rosario Dawson is going to be playing, reprising her role.
Yeah, she's going to be playing. She is going to be playing the titular character.
I feel a little behind on this type of shit because this is all this looks like it's a splinter from the extended universe and from a movie that I have yet to see.
Yes, and she uniquely
a show that I've yet to see. I mean,
right? Yeah, she uniquely uses these white lightsabers. I guess they're actually lightsabers from Inquisitors that she killed. She cured the lightsabers to change them from red to white. Inquisitors, by the way, are, I guess, like dark side force users that like, hunt down. Yeah.
They're Sith Jedi hunters.
So lightsabers are, not naturally red. They're red because they of crystals that are in the hilt.
I'm trying to remember the name of the crystals, but
Kyber
crystals.
Yeah,
it's Kyber.
Yeah. I have all kinds of nerd notes here, so
there's only one place that they fucking can be mined, and they're very fragile, and each fucking Jedi has to find their own Kyber crystal and all that shit.
Yeah. Now I did not watch the Clone Wars series, but I did see Rosario Dawson portraying this character on The Mandalorian, and I do think this has potential as a property. She came across as pretty fucking badass in that show. Maybe a little
is
stoic.
It gonna get old that she's one of those aliens with the big doopy head thing? Is that gonna get like? Are you gonna get tired of looking at that over the course of like a 6-season show or some shit?
I mean, apparently not, because she's a huge fan favorite. So I don't know. Maybe I will. But I don't know that will be a problem for many viewers.
I know nothing about the character. I've yet to see the Mandalorian thing, and so I'm like looking at this and I'm going like, do I want to spend 6 seasons with this thing? I don't know. Maybe, but that's just my outsider's take on it. But I'm sure.
Come on, Paul. I think you'll have no problem.
Maybe you'll find. Maybe you'll find this one more to your liking. So this is a show called Rangers of the New Republic.
Oh, it's like the Old West kind of meet space thing.
It's not much is known about this series. It takes place during the Mandalorian timeline.
Like the Mandalorian timeline runs concurrent with the
Mandalorian timeline is it's basically the fall of the times of the fall of the Empire, where there's a huge power vacuum in the galaxy, and these New Republic forces are trying to establish order.
In between the Republic blowing up the Death Star and the establishment of the First Order,
yes,
and the resurgence of
right. So it's this is kind of in that tumultuous time where different forces are vying for power. So sort of a Game of Thrones. I mean, they're probably not going to treat this show like Game of Thrones, but it's that kind of time period in the Star Wars universe where power is uncertain and different groups are vying. To seize control.
In essence, it's anarchy. Yeah.
So this one is exciting for me for a couple of reasons. We don't know anything about it, but here's why it's gotten my brain kind of kicking a little bit. Number one, they're saying the New Republic, which one of my favorite pieces of like extended universe shit is Star Wars: The Old Republic.
Yeah.
Which is kind of and so it shows a willingness for them at some point to explore that older timeline where Jedi and Sith were plentiful and actually living in this uneasy truce with one another before the big kind of split happened and the big war between the Jedi and the Sith.
Yeah, that is kind of exciting.
That kind of timing, like seeing that they're using the term the New Republic implies that there is an old republic, right?
Yeah.
So that's kind of cool.
So it is rumored that Gina Carano's character of Cara Dune will be the main character of the series. You guys probably don't know about that, not having watched The Mandalorian, but
no.
She's basically, when you first meet her in that show, she's like a bounty hunter. She's like beats the shit out of people. It's pretty cool. So there's tons more. Star Wars Andor. This is Rebel Alliance intelligence officer Cassian Andor will be the main character of this series. Will take place before Rogue One.
Wait a minute. Are we having just word games played with this? What was that? What's that other the first one that we covered? What's it called again?
Ahsoka.
So
Ka
Andor. So Andor. We're having fucking there's little word games being played with us by Disney here.
I guess there's some kind of trailer for this, so let's take a look at that.
We got a fucking trailer. All right.
Trailer. Hold on, I think my volume might be low. Let me fucking adjust that.
Let me take a look and see where you're pinging it.
I think it might be a little bit on the low end, so let me just fucking fix that real quick. Yep. Fucking stupid Vivaldi. All right.
Just start the fucking...
Everything I did for the rebellion.
Hold on, I'm having weird shit here.
So isn't that the chick that died in Rogue One?
Yes.
So this is a Rogue One kind of time.
This is a Rogue One prequel to a prequel. We're just gonna keep going back.
Full-blown movie?
Yeah, I believe
that's a show.
This one I think is a movie.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Rogue One, in many ways, it's a film that connected new audiences with.
But maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Let's find out.
Fans.
We bow before Rogue One.
Knowing that it was just one film. But then magic happens, right? As you can see, we're getting ready. We're building stages, we're rehearsing, we're training, we're trying costumes, we're doing everything to make sure we do the best show.
This is a show. Yeah,
it's a show.
Yeah, it's a show.
Cassian, it's really fun to go on a set that is emulating something you like so much.
This is a change. This is like a switch over that is really like, I got to tell you, man, I feel left behind by the kind of transfer of power from movies to TV shows that's clearly happening here.
Yeah, it's over. It's over.
There's no denying it. The power of the movie is still there, and a movie still has weight and punch behind it. I mean, we saw that with Joker.
Yeah,
we saw that with the release of the final Star Wars arc. All the hullabaloo about it.
If the age of the movie is waning, dude, that's what it is.
But really, the TV show is not only ascendant, it's taken over now. All of this money that they're dumping into this, they've chosen to spread it out over a serialized TV show instead of blowing the whole wad on a 3-hour film. And it's pretty smart. Like, it's actually pretty smart from an entertainment standpoint if people like these characters enough. And this is really cool, too, because they're taking characters that were in a movie, which I don't even like Rogue One.
Right.
But I'm trying to think at like a person that did, because there clearly were a lot of people that did. Now those characters are going to be over the course of, who knows how many seasons, available to you again.
Think about this too. When you have like when you're making like 10 Star Wars shows or however many they're fucking making, you're going to be able to fucking use these sets for all of them. Sometimes with fucking minimal fucking rebuilding, sometimes, and you know, there's like any asset that you have, like these characters can all pop up in each other's shows. You can do tie-ins with these fucking shows. You could fucking probably do some kind of fucking big event where all the fucking characters get together, at least all the ones that exist in the same timeline. You know what I mean?
Oh, thinking ahead, aren't you? Are we, TJ?
A Christmas special, perhaps?
Well, hey, we're gonna get to a Chris. We're gonna get to some Christmas special later, dude. There's unironically there is a holiday special that we will talk about today.
Really?
Oh God.
I'm not watching it.
Like doing a big feature film.
It's very cinematic. For me, that's where the excitement is.
12 episodes, 12 scripts, over 200 named cast members, over 6,000 crowd people, a lot of creatures that come in from the creature department.
We treat this exactly like we would have.
Dude, this is all just like so much money. I look at this shit and I'm just like, money, money. Every person in that building is being paid really well. And then the building itself, and then the tools and expertise and fucking materials that are needed to fucking make those kind of animatronics, and like just all the talent involved in this is just like fucking cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. It just shows you how powerful Disney is.
And this is one show. They're not blowing they're blowing their whole wad on this. This is just like
that's what's blowing my mind is I'm looking at all that money, and then we're here to talk about like 40 some fucking properties today.
Right. So it's just like this is nothing.
This is $1 billion. This is billions of dollars being invested by Disney. This is their vision for their company for the future. I mean, and it has to be, because if you think about it, the old model was, okay, you put all this effort into this to make one big movie, and everyone comes and sees that movie, and it's great. Oh, and the movie made a whole bunch of money, and hopefully you can merchandise it, and that's the end of it.
This is their vision. This is their vision for this is the takeover. This is their vision for completely usurping the remaining fucking movie studios, dumping way more money than they can even fucking dream of on serialized TV shows, and being willing to scattershot 40 shows around the same time and be concurrently conceptualizing and filming 40 different properties. That's just like a big fuck you to the remaining independent movie studios.
When Walmart came into town, you had all these other little shops in town. But then you have the big behemoth that comes in and says, we'll do everything they're doing. We'll even give you a better price. Disney When
Starbucks.
you look at the fucking
Starbucks is the same thing. Mom and pop fucking coffee shops just disappeared because Starbucks took what they were doing, was like, we're going to do it more.
Yeah.
We're going to oversaturate.
That's what Disney's doing right now.
The droid that we've been building has the same care and level of attention to detail as the previous films.
It's huge, it's thrilling, but also it's wonderfully challenging.
There's tons of possibilities to explore. It is the building of a revolution.
So kind of cool. I don't know. I mean, I was not a fan of the Rogue One movie, but who knows, dude? Like, I have not been a fan of most of what Disney has done with Star Wars, but you're telling, like, I kind of trust TJ's taste in things. Like, it's very rare that TJ is like, you know, this is pretty fucking good, you should check it out. And I check it out and I'm like,
it'll definitely happen sometimes.
But the Mandalorian shit, you know, that might be a game changer for these types of little shows and shit. Like, these might, you know, might be good.
I don't know about this.
If it can breathe new life into Star Wars, and that's what Star Wars desperately needs.
Well,
at this point,
this one is making
the last
me.
3 films have mishandled the franchise bad.
Oh my god, yeah. This one's making me a little bit nervous in the sense that I'm looking at it. I'm like, this looks an awful lot like I'm not seeing much to differentiate this from any other Star Wars thing I've seen. So this is my big concern with this stuff, is that they just oversaturate with too much of this sameness. You know, I hope that they fucking realize that they need to bring something unique to each of these Star Wars properties to give it its own little flavor so that it can find its place, you know? And I feel like I'm looking.
All three of these properties have felt different to me. Like, I guess this one's a little samey with the last one that we looked at, the New Republic Rangers, but not really. It's like This is like chronicling the beginning of what became the Rebels. And that one's chronicling like what happened after the Rebels. So if you're a timeline aficionado, there's different,
Yeah. Well, it is
flavor.
It is at least it is representing. I mean, I'll give it that. It's representing different eras of the Star Wars universe, which I think is a good thing to not get too bogged down in any one time. Because this is a vast fucking galaxy with tons of different lore, and I like that. I think the fans are very appreciative that a lot of the lore that Disney initially cast aside is being brought back in. So here's another series that's working on. We don't know much about this one yet. We know.
Shit.
I mean, what else do we need to know?
Right.
It's an Obi.
What?
It's an Obi-Wan. Now, clearly, they're probably going to recast Obi-Wan with a younger actor.
Continuing to be played by Ewan McGregor.
They're not
really
as the titular character.
They're not.
Also, Hayden Christensen will be returning as Anakin Skywalker, aka Darth Vader.
Really?
Yes.
McGregor, dude.
It is rumored that the series will have flashbacks to the Clone Wars. Not much is known about where this series will take place. Obviously, it's going to take place probably during the missing years of Obi-Wan Kenobi's life. Kind of see maybe he was up to some stuff during those times.
I haven't seen it. But I'm saying I definitely want to see it. I've always even from the
I liked Obi-Wan's character in the original. Fucking what do they call them? The prequels. Right. I liked his character. I thought he had a good arc in those, from kind of fresh-faced Padawan to Jedi Master himself. He had a good Jedi arc.
I am not,
and so it's exciting that he's coming back. It's gonna have to occupy that place between, Obi-Wan becoming an old hermit sage and meeting Luke Skywalker and the end of the Clone Wars.
Yeah,
for sure.
That's pretty much what they're going to be doing. I think it's kind of weird that okay, it's kind of weird to bring back Hayden Christensen, considering how unpopular that portrayal was. But I guess the prequels are raising in esteem. But I always liked Ewan McGregor in this role just fine. I don't think they gave him great lines or anything, but I always kind of did feel like Obi-Wan Kenobi to me, so I'm kind of glad that he's... Yeah, I'm glad that maybe they're going to give him some better material to work with in this. I'm hoping
I have some shit to say that, like, I'm pretty sure you're probably... You know what? I don't want to be made fun of, so never mind. I'm not going to do
it. Just say it. Come on, get made fun of, Paul.
I'm one of these people with whom the prequels have gained esteem, especially in light of the shit show. No, I don't love them. I don't like them. No, listen to me.
Dude. Okay, yeah. I'll say your piece. It's cool to look at the movies.
Fucking Scotty.
God, Paul, you're such a contrarian, dude.
There are some cool.
I should have known it. I should have fucking known. Give Paul enough time. Guys, the prequels ain't half bad, right?
I'm telling you, with a fresh set of fucking eyes. Especially in light of the fucking trilogy that we just got shat upon our faces.
Okay,
I'm looking at them and I'm like, at least this feels like Star Wars. There's Obi-Wan, there's lightsabers, there's bad guys and good guys, and it feels like a Star Wars, like a shitty Star Wars movie, and not like some other thing. So,
well, you know what? Lucas actually was involved in those. There was no one to fucking really put Lucas in check. That was really the problem with the prequels. It wasn't that they were horrible and there's no care into them. A lot of care went into the movies, but just because care goes into some doesn't mean it's good. The new ones under Kathleen Kennedy and Disney, besides the first one, which is basically just a retread of the original Star Wars, A New Hope.
The Phantom Menace is garbage. Other than
Darth Maul,
the Duel of the Fates, right? And then fucking the Clone Wars is pretty much uniformly not a great movie all the way through. Like, for me, the coolest thing about the Clone Wars is Mace Windu.
Mace Windu is pretty badass, dude.
Yeah, he's barely in it, though. He's barely in it. Like, so that's not a good sign when the coolest thing in your movie is like a side character.
The thing I remember about that movie that actually stuck with me throughout time is I don't remember the name of the planet. So don't jump down my throat.
Jakku.
Is that the water planet? No. I'm talking about when Obi-Wan fights fucking Jango Fett on that fucking crazy ass water planet.
Yeah, the clone factory planet.
Yeah,
that one.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
It was a pretty cool battle, but whatever.
Bungo Prime.
Yeah, that's it. You nailed it. Here's another one. This is going to be an animated series that's going to continue the Clone Wars story. I guess this is called The Bad Batch. I know Paul's not a huge animated fan, but a lot of people.
I don't even really like. I don't like if it was a more realistic kind of gritty animation, I'd be way more interested. But this, like, everybody looks like an action figure shit. I just can't.
Yeah,
I can't do it.
So this,
I'm a fan of 2D animation as well. So
this takes place immediately after the Clone Wars / Revenge of the Sith. The series follows the Bad Batch as they take on mercenary missions and try to find a new place in the galaxy. So
why doesn't Disney buy Studio
Ghibli
and start making fucking Star Wars
Disney.
animes?
Yeah,
like how amazing would it be to combine that fucking?
Well, it's interesting. Hold on, Paul. It's interesting you mentioned that. Hold on.
All right, my bad. I spoke too soon.
Yeah, hold on to that one.
Fucking tell me that, dude. Don't fucking
hold up,
TJ.
Scotty.
I'll murder you in your sleep.
Peyton,
in your sleep.
Wait, hold on. I want to tell you a little bit more about this before we move on. So basically, the backstory here is these are clones that have the Clone Wars kind of shit. These are clones that have defects that make them more useful than others. They've all possess some kind of mutation that makes them have they're basically have superpowers. So this is basically your typical fucking super. I don't know if you call them superheroes because I guess they're kind of morally gray or whatever the fuck. Have various powers, enhanced senses, fucking enhanced eyesight and marksmanship. Super strength, super genius, blah blah blah. That kind of typical superpowers. This is
each one of these is going to be an action figure.
These are action figures. Is what this is. This one is more than the others. Even is meant to sell a shitload of merchandise. So they're really hoping this will catch on.
This is your typical team show.
Here's a little trailer for it.
They call themselves the Bad Batch.
Woo! So naughty. They're so bad. Wah, wah, wah. I love the sound design.
Inception.
Will the tops tip over?
The Republic will be reorganized into the first galactic
I like that.
empire.
That was quite an impressive display.
Well, if it had come out when I was 12, I'd be super amped, but I don't know.
For sure. If I was 12 or 13, I'd be like, oh my God, it's the greatest show ever. Dude, I want a fucking Emperor Palpatine show. I'm sorry. I know we're not getting that, but that personally is the one I want.
You're never getting it, Scotty. You're never getting it.
Fuck, dude, I fucking want it, though, dude.
The Bad Batch.
Dude, Star Wars Palpatine would be amazing. Just start with him as a young man and just do it like a trilogy of films about his
oh my
rise to power.
Paul was talking about some Star Wars anime or something. Crazy thought. I can't imagine that actually happening. Oh wait, it's happening. So this is going to be a series of animated shorts.
Paul, you've been checkmated by Disney, dude.
Celebrating Star Wars through the lens of the world's best animators. This series will mainly use Japanese anime studios to offer a fresh and diverse cultural perspective of Star Wars.
Cool.
Checkmate, bitch.
Damn, that's crazy, but no, I mean it makes sense. the like high energy kind of frenetic action that you see in a lot of anime would translate really well to the Star Wars universe.
And I think that's all the Star Wars stuff we have, really. Oh wait, no, it's not. Lando. Are they going to model it after my idea for a Lando movie, where Lando's going to be Lando's being a smooth pimp trying to work his way up the fucking underworld to gain possession of Cloud City and shit, you know?
I appreciate your take on it. I just think that Disney's not going to go with that vision. Maybe a little too risque for Disney.
Well, that sucks.
People are not ready.
So it's rumored to be taking place after the events of Solo, which I didn't see because, But Donald Glover will be reprising the role, I guess. I didn't see him in the role because I didn't want to see Solo because I thought it looked lame, but...
It would make no sense to recast it because he did a good job, isn't that?
Did he?
I mean, it's not a great. I felt like he did for a young Lando.
Isn't his version of Lando canonically bisexual?
I believe yes. Yeah.
Fuck yeah, representation, bitch.
I think. Don't quote me on that. I think you're right though.
Yeah, I hope he fucking fucks some man butt in the show. That's all I can say.
Maybe he will.
I doubt it.
He's gonna do it, Paul. Don't worry. It's fucking for inclusion. Star Wars, the Acolytes.
Fuck yeah, dude! The metal show, the show for the edgelords. Yes.
This is so. You were just saying you want a Palpatine. This is probably about as close as you'll get. So this is said to be a mystery/thriller series following the story of a dark side user. So this is about some kind of Sithy motherfucker, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's a dead giveaway just in the title because Jedis don't call people acolytes. That's the Sith that does that. So
and then you got this.
Definitely going to be. I really hope that Disney is willing to take this as dark as it needs to be.
Yes.
And I really hope it's not an action figure looking fucking animated series that they announced.
Well, there is nothing. We don't know anything about it yet. There's no casting that's been announced or anything. This one's very early in the stages of development. But Disney Plus doesn't have any R-rated content, so it's not going to be as dark as you want it to be. I can tell you that right now.
Why can't Disney Plus segregate itself into fucking kiddie Disney?
It probably should. I mean, considering all the fucking shit they own, they might want to fucking do some stuff that's a little bit more adult oriented. At least give us an add-on or something. Fuck. But not much is known about this, so just speculate rampantly. And that pretty much wraps up our Star Wars. Oh, no, there's also this. Star Wars, a droid story.
Miss me with this shit.
Not much is known about it.
This shit.
This one's going to be, I think this is going to be for younger kids, honestly. They're going to have R2-D2 and C-3PO are going to guide a new hero on an epic journey. It's going to be a little cute droid shit.
It's a kid show, it sounds like.
It sounds like it's going to be more geared towards the younger demographic, but Star Wars is not the only Lucasfilm properties being developed by Disney right now. You also have some other shit, such as Willow, going to be adapted into a series.
Really?
Yes.
Damn.
New Disney Plus and Lucasfilm's Willow series serves as a direct sequel to producer George Lucas's classic, with original director Ron Howard producing. Warwick Davis also returns as Willow. And now we have the logo and also the release date. Going to be in 2022.
I fucking love Willow. That's
old crazy, dude.
Late 80s, early 90s. I can't remember which movie.
It was 88 or something like that. Let's see. Yeah. Here's the trailer from 1988 here.
88.
I'll just kind of play it without volume here. But
so this movie was just crazy dark fantasy. And Warwick Davis is amazing in this movie. He just proves his amazingness in this film. I think it was one of his breakout roles too. I don't know, dude. I love this movie. I love the villain in the movie. I love a lot of the scenes in the movie. There's some of it that hasn't aged well. There's some green screen stuff that looks pretty cheesy and a little bit of claymation, I think, in the movie. That's kind of a rarity these days. But yeah, Val Kilmer's Mad Mardigan was pretty fucking good too, by the way. it's a Val Kilmer movie that's pretty fucking dope.
No word yet on whether Val Kilmer will be returning. Probably not.
I doubt it.
No
I doubt
fucking way,
dude. Isn't it funny? Isn't it funny that fucking like Warwick Davis, who has a horrible, degenerative, like dwarves have health problems,
right? We know
he's still fucking kicking it.
Hell yeah.
And fucking Mad Mardigan is now just like a crippled old man that can barely talk through his trach. You know what I mean? Like the way the world turns, man.
Yeah.
That's how it goes sometimes.
But yeah, Warwick Davis saying he's super psyched to return to the fucking role. I mean, why wouldn't he be? I
love fantasy shows, dude. I look forward to watching this one.
So I don't know what I don't know what exactly the plan is for this right now, but they're definitely going to be pouring some money into it. So I guess we'll see how it all fucking turns out. Also in the works right now, not a show, but we already kind of knew about this happening, but there is going to be this Indiana Jones movie happening. Not much is known about this film other than it will have 78-year-old Harrison Ford return as Indiana Jones. It is rumored, you guys, that Indiana Jones will go to an island filled with dinosaurs. Dun 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 dun
no, dude. This is bullshit. No. This is not happening.
What is this shit?
It's not happening. This is bullshit. Don't get too caught up in it, Scotty. This is 4chan memeing on us.
Let me tell you something.
This is a rumor.
I pay attention to movie rumors, and I can tell you this. When I hear a rumor like this, I would say about 25% of the time, it turns out to be true.
I don't know, man.
I think there's about
I don't fucking know.
I think there's like if you fucking roll a 4-sided fucking, die or whatever, you got a chance of rolling this.
Why? Okay, can I ask you a question?
I guess there's no such thing as a 4-sided. I don't know how you do that.
I'm gonna ask you a question about the Indiana Jones franchise here, okay?
Yeah.
So, Raiders of the Lost Ark, good caper movie.
Yes.
You're not caper. Right?
Well,
I guess
yeah,
it is kind of an action caper
yeah.
film, right?
Yeah. Well, it's like it's an adventure movie. Yeah.
And then we got Temple of Doom, which was way darker. My favorite of the trilogy.
Oh, dude, I love it.
I like Temple of Doom. I do find I find some of the side characters pretty annoying. I know we know who I'm talking about.
But that's kind of the point of the side characters.
Sure.
Though.
Yeah, I got you.
They're supposed to be these annoying little bags of fucking need that Harrison Ford has to somehow implausibly carry through.
Yeah, drag through like fucking peril and danger. And
I like that one. And then, of course, fucking
Last Crusade.
Well, yeah, right. Last Crusade, which is just a fucking legendary.
Last Crusade is fucking awesome.
Then we've got the Crystal Skull, which was pretty bad. Had its moments, I guess. Like there's a moment in the Crystal Skull where he and Mutt are infiltrating that old temple or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
And it started to almost feel like an Indiana Jones movie for a minute. So that was cool.
There was like a few times in that movie that I kind of felt that old feel, but a lot of it I spent just rolling my eyes and feeling really fucking bad.
No, same here.
But this here, I don't know. This doesn't look like to me like something that has potential, but hey,
So my question is like that's why I'm going like why this? Looking at the way that Indiana, like the movies from the franchise that have been popular, they have all been Indiana Jones pursuing some sort of a relic and experiencing these kind of little fucking dungeons and caves and hidden places and hidden temples of different cultures.
Right.
So in Raiders of the Lost Ark, there was a lot of Egyptian culture. And in, I'm talking about the good ones here, Indian culture and fucking Temple of Doom. And then, early Christian history and European and fucking Grail quest kind of culture.
Crusader kind of
Crusader kind of shit, right? All of those things. So why can't we just get what I can't even believe it hasn't happened yet? Like Indiana Jones and the search for fucking El Dorado.
Yeah.
Where it's like Inca shit. Like, how is Indiana Jones like only had a little bit of Inca shit at the beginning of fucking Raiders of the Lost Ark?
Well, let me tell you this. I got a better idea. I top your idea. Indiana Jones goes to Jurassic Park. Boom.
No.
Boom.
No.
Boom.
Spinosaurus. Dude, Indiana Jones can battle the Spinosaurus. It's great.
2 thumbs down if this is true. And really 1 thumb down for not just passing the torch. I know this has to be a torch pass movie. I said that about the last one, but it didn't work out with Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah.
Like he's you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
he's got problems.
Crazy, dude.
Yeah, he's crazy. He got problems.
So they've got a 78-year-old Harrison Ford running from dinosaurs.
Yep. Maybe. Maybe so.
There's no way. Dude, Paul, I'm with you. I'm in the fucking 4chan camp. I have to just hope that this is a meme or a joke that's being spread around.
Well, let's
fool people.
Let's look at some Marvel stuff. So this is the first one this one was announced before the big announcement the other day. So we kind of knew this was already in the works. I do not necessarily. I don't really understand the premise of this, but see if you guys could figure out what the fuck. I have not watched. Right. I have not watched this second trailer yet.
This is WandaVision.
WandaVision. So I'm just gonna fucking full screen this. I'm gonna play this motherfucking trailer. You tell me if you can figure out what the fuck.
So what's a single girl like you doing rattling around this big house?
Well, I assure you, I'm married to a man, a human one.
Wanda.
What's it rain? And I ran. Why did you sleep out of my...
We are an unusual couple.
Oh, I don't think that was ever in question.
We just don't know what to expect.
Huh?
They're in a simulation or something?
Say what?
Yeah, right now it's like, okay.
So like is the selling point of this so far supposed to make me just be like going like the fuck is going on? And then like I guess I gotta watch to know what the fuck is going on. Is that the premise? Okay.
I don't.
What was that, Paul?
Is this like a domestic like family comedy with Marvel characters in it?
I don't know,
but it is being put on in January and traditionally in the entertainment industry, and that, you know, obviously shit's changing. That's kind of a dumping ground. So I'm thinking that there's not a lot of confidence in this show. Unless there's like some shoe that's about to drop that it's just gonna be so crazy that this whole subterfuge or this whole like kind of like contrivance is like, oh my god, wow, it was brilliant. Unless that's coming, which I don't know, maybe it is.
Let's see.
Howdy, neighbors. Hey, buddy.
Wanda, what's up?
Who are you? I don't know.
Truman Show Marvel movie? Wanda?
Yeah, like
Vision?
I don't know. Just keep playing it.
Wanda, can you read me? Who's doing this to you?
Are you here to help us?
This is our home.
Then let's fight for it.
That well.
I have no idea. I have no idea what's going on.
It looks really weird, but kind of intriguing in a way.
I don't know. I mean, I think that they're really just trying to get you to watch to figure out what the fuck is going on there. I admit I'm kind of curious what the fuck is happening. So
can't really dismiss it because you don't really know what the fuck it is. So yeah, that might be one to check out. It's kind of, I'm on the fence about it, but you know, maybe.
I will say that neither of those characters particularly captivated me when I was watching those movies. But
I don't feel like either of those characters really had much. Like they came late in the franchise when there were already so many established characters.
Right.
They never really had a chance. So maybe this will give them a chance to
possibly
to kind of like breathe on their own a little bit, win you over. I don't know.
We shall see. I'm not totally dismissing it. This one is another one where I'm like, I don't really care about these guys too much, but I guess, yeah, give them a show. Why the fuck not? They're back. The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. This is another one that was announced prior to the big announcement of all these properties the other day.
Right.
So we knew this one was happening. I think at the inception of Disney Plus, they were talking about this one. That's probably why there's already a trailer for it. So let's take a look at that one, I guess.
The legacy of that shield is complicated.
I mean, within the context of the Marvel universe, is the legacy of that shield really all that complicated? Like, I get what you're trying to say, because, like, America's legacy is complicated or whatever the fuck, but, like, in the context of the Marvel universe, Captain America's shield doesn't really seem all that complicated. He fought the Nazis, then he was frozen, then he came back and saved the world a bunch of times. Where's the complication? You know what I mean?
Stuff's gonna explode in this one.
Yeah, it's fucking pretty unique. Fucking, this is the one they should have put the word vision in, because like,
yeah, why didn't they think about this first? Like explosions.
Yeah, explode.
Down. People need something to get behind. They need the symbol. So what's our plan?
Blow stuff up and then turn this way and go boom, 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 and then wah! And then
wrong TJ. Wrong plan.
And then we'll cook and go wah!
The plan is to make Disney money.
That's a good plan.
That's the plan.
And then we'll make fucking boatloads of money, but we won't have to be paid anywhere near as much as like Robert Downey Jr. or something. You know what I mean? That money can go to another explosion.
Well, you know,
what's that, Scotty?
You know what, dude? Robert Downey Jr. actually, he was the only one that initially with the whole Avengers thing got paid the big bucks. Like,
yeah,
they wanted to stiff everyone else, and he pretty much was like, "Well, I won't do the fucking movie." And they knew they needed him, so like, "Fuck, all right, I guess we'll pay these guys more."
Yeah, you damn right you needed him. He was the fucking glue that held that shit together for so long.
Oh, dude. I'll tell you what, his cinematic death was, as far as all the Marvel ones, I was like, meh, meh, meh. Then he died, I was all like, it's all right. It's okay.
So no plan.
Is that the series?
Great.
Yeah.
No plan.
Our plan is to blow shit up. Boom!
Explosions. Never seen a canyon chase before. That's never been done.
Boom, boom, boom. That whole scene where he jumps out of
the
whole scene where he jumps out of the plane was just cribbed from fucking the first Avengers movie when Tony Stark does the same shit.
Why are people always diving into canyons in movies? You know what I mean?
I guess it's
lose people.
I don't know. It's a thrilling fucking whatever, you know. Outmaneuver them in the canyon kind of thing. I don't know. It's been done
if
to
you
death.
just want
so.
a mindless sort of like they hunt the bad guy down action show.
This looks, this if you just want nothing but action, it looks like this is kind of like going to be your speed. I would like a little bit more than that, but I don't know.
Hey, yeah.
Doesn't look like you're going to get it here.
Like it.
You know who I think would fucking probably love this show, though? My fucking stepdad, Steve. Seems like his all kind of all day
Isn't
long.
that why they're doing it, TJ?
Yeah.
I mean, Paul said it earlier, but isn't that why they're fucking doing it? Because like, if we look at it, this like the pretentious snob looks mindless action,
quite garish. It's like, you know,
yeah, the redneck's like, damn, they got knives, explosions, and everything. Got everything you want for a show. You know, like those people are happy. We're like, but they love it. So I mean, yet again, it's probably gonna work.
My only critique was could have used a pair of titties or two.
I was thinking the same thing.
Me too. The Falcon
could have used a pair of titties or two, you know. But otherwise, that's one of the best shows I think I ever did see.
What's going on in that cyborg brain of yours?
I didn't even mind that there's a colored fella because they're out there, but they're soldiers now too.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh yeah, I can see it working.
You know what I mean? And he's a charismatic one. He always smiling. He's very happy, you know. And he don't speak super black neither.
Yeah, talk pretty
you know
white.
I mean? He don't speak super black neither.
You know what? He really cleans up good.
He cleans up real good. Well, he's got that red, white, and blue on. You know what I mean? You put the colors of this country on you. You know what I mean? And that kind of like nasty smell and dark skin stuff don't matter no more. You know what I mean? The flag kind of absorbs all of that, makes you like, I won't say like a full blood white man, but akin to a white man. You see?
Yeah. Very progressive.
So I think it's fine. You know, this is the kind of stuff like I'm willing to buy this as long as you clean him up real good. Because like, think about this. What if the Falcon was wearing a big old pair of saggy pants and a shirt that said "fuck you" on it or some shit? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How am I as a white man supposed to sit down and watch that show? But at least here they cleaned him up.
Can't do it.
They cleaned him up. They gave him a family. Like you can't have no family that's all well taken care of and shit.
Marvel buddy cop show. That's all we're getting here. So
buddy cop show. How about this?
That's what we're getting.
Loki,
all right, cool.
Loki getting his own show.
The rest of these is Redneck Paul, by the way.
All right, good.
All right, cool.
Now this one I don't like because the dude in it looks like a girl.
That's true.
And that's they're trying to shovel that down our throats these days. They're trying to show us all these girly looking women.
So here's that trailer. Dun, 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 dun.
Get your hands off.
And this is just a scene from Thor: The Dark World?
No, this is a scene from Avengers Endgame. Yeah, this is where they go to the alternate timeline where Loki gets the Tesseract again and escapes. And this is going to be a continuation of that Loki story because, of course, the other Loki is dead, murdered by Thanos and shit. So,
right,
this is how they're going to pull this off. Bwah! Presented in Bwah Vision.
Well, shit, I landed myself in Mongolia or some shit, is what he's thinking. I'm here in Mongolia now. Like, what the hell am I going to do with this cube of power out here?
You're taking me somewhere to kill me.
No, I'm taking you someplace to talk.
Well, I don't like to talk.
But you do like to lie, which you just did. Because we both know you love to talk.
That Owen Wilson there?
Yep.
I like him.
Oh, yeah.
Look at him. He's cleaning himself up real good.
Dude,
I heard he...
Old man Owen Wilson, dude. Now he's like, I'm
got into the drugs.
Olden Wilson, dude.
Olden Wilson, look at him. Nose still broken as shit, too.
How long have you been here?
I don't know. It's hard to say. You know, time passes differently here in the TVA.
What does that mean? You'll catch up.
Womp, 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 womp. I am the ghost of Christmas future.
This looks kind of shitty, dude.
Yeah.
Glorious.
Where is everything? Down.
So wait a minute now.
Yeah.
Loki got the Tesseract, right? Went back on into a different dimension, started a different timeline. I can wrap my head around that, but how the fuck did he end up a prisoner is what I want to know.
I don't know.
Got a goddamn Tesseract now, don't he? He can do whatever the fuck he wants with that. That's like an infinity gem in there, right?
I think he dropped it on the way or something because he didn't seem to have it.
Dropped it like a fuck. Oh well,
he's like,
never mind, because I'm not interested in watching a show where the guy drops a goddamn Tesseract before and then gets thrown in jail because he dropped the Tesseract.
I love how
they're really pouring on. Like you hear that choir. There's like 3 choirs back there.
Isn't Loki kind
of? They're really trying to make this one feel epic, ain't they?
Right. And I'm like,
man,
Loki is kind of like a mischievous, more like fun character, right? I mean, he's evil and shit, and you can do some epic shit, but like, he's not. I didn't really associate him with like.
Imagine Loki fucking going around the galaxy. Kind of mischievous, but kind of good in a way. Like you get into these situations with people, then kind of like helping them solve their problems or some shit. But like kind of like I'm still a fucking piece of shit, but I'm Loki. Now I fucking on to the next fucking place.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought was going to happen too. And then this is like
might not agree with me.
Don't worry, Paul. I'm just giving you your epic soundtrack, Paul. You keep talking. I'm going to give you a soundtrack. All right, sorry. Go ahead, then.
No, I'm saying like, dude. Anytime a movie turns on that much of the fucking opera and shit in their trailer, it makes me think they're trying to hide a boring show. You know what I mean? Because like, look, that whole choir is singing, and what are we looking at? Like my flight to fucking Poughkeepsie, Illinois, sitting on a tarmac, waiting to be fucking pulled up to the gate. Like, what are they singing about?
You're flighting for delay 3 hours.
All right, this is better. At least they're kicking ass now.
You better be ready.
Aren't you a god?
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on in this goddamn show, man? Fuck this one.
Come on. What did you expect?
Something decent.
A dude that wasn't stupid, like a guy that doesn't like.
Yeah, I was
around with a bunch of thugs and not do anything about it. Aren't like once again, you're a god. Ain't you supposed to be able to like blow them guys? Whatever. Fuck this stupid shit, man. I want to see gimped Loki. I don't even want to really see Loki again.
I kind of wanted to see
Loki.
I kind of want to see Loki again, but I don't know. I'm not really.
I don't want to see Loki that much.
I'm not digging on the vibe of what they're laid down here. Maybe this is just a bad trailer, but
no, dude. Anytime they layer that kind of music over a fucking thing,
it's bad.
Maybe the show is just
hide it.
Maybe the show is just more talky and drama filled, but they don't want to lean into that. So
you may not agree with some of his racial views, but racist redneck Paul was right about that one. Like anytime they bring out the 3 opera choir and what you're looking at on the screen is not like something that's blowing your fucking mind. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I mean, like once again, maybe it's just a bad trailer. But I don't know. I like Tom Hiddleston. I like him as Loki usually, but
I don't think that Disney would do a bad trailer. You know what I mean? Like that's the thing. It's like they've got all the money in the fucking world. So if this is the best that they've got for this Loki show,
here's what they say is going to happen. They say Loki will travel through time, space, and the multiverse, bringing chaos and mischief with him along the way. I didn't get that from this trailer though. It kind of looked way more grounded than that. I don't know.
They didn't. They really did not drive that home. It looked like he was in the same place for most of the trailer. So
maybe
the only thing that really implied that is the different letters of his name towards the end. How the letters would change to different things like that implied. So maybe it's like a Loki sliders.
Yeah, maybe. It kind of sounds like what they're going for. Maybe He's like stuck hopping from dimension to dimension or something. I don't know. Apparently, there's also going to be an older
chance at least.
I'll probably check it out. There's going to be an older, more villainous Loki in the show. That I guess he's going to like have to fight his older, future eviler self, and there's also going to be a female Loki in the show as well.
Oh man! Oh.
Wait a minute! I thought there already was a female Loki in the show.
The fuck is this? Shut up! Stop
fighting the older self. Then, that's really.
So here's another Marvel property being developed right now. This What If show.
Are you developing this, TJ?
I'm developing it.
Are you sure this is a Marvel property and not a Nickelodeon property? This sounds like something to get you some gack dumped on your head.
What If? What If is an animated series that reimagines events from the MCU films and asks the question, what if?
So this is just their way to like remonetize the other, like by going like, what if Tony Stark died or didn't die, or what if fuck this. This just sounds like a way to just go back to old movies and use a bunch of footage from them. And
it's entirely animated. So
what kind of style of animation?
Well, you'll see.
Reality.
Linear path. It's a prism of endless possibility.
Well, that doesn't sound ominous at all.
Sort of like rotoscope.
This looks pretty cool. Yeah, this looks pretty cool.
This is also going to feature, I think, Chadwick Boseman's last portrayal of T'Challa at some point. So.
I was promised an army.
You have a super soldier.
It's like Lady Britain. I don't know.
Yes.
You sure don't seem too freaked out about all this, kid. What you doing out there all by yourself anyway?
Exploring the world.
Sounds fun. But why stop at one world when we can show you all of them?
I am the Watcher. I am your guide through these vast new realities. Follow me and dare to face the unknown. And ponder the question. What if?
What if?
Could be good.
How about,
it can also be really bad too, though, because when they do this reimagining shit, it just depends on how they reimagine it, and if you feel like,
what if all the Marvel movies were X-rated and had big old titties in them? Tell me when you make that one.
I got an even better one. What if I spend my time watching something else?
We need like Statler and Waldorf up in here, man.
Yeah, we need like fuck these like personas that we put on for the show now. They suck. Everybody hates them now. Let's let our true selves come out, TJ, and just start saying it like it.
Say it like it goddamn is.
Say it like it needs to be said.
Yeah, so
it's real to me, goddammit. I just wanted to thank y'all for everything that you do to your bodies.
Ms. Marvel. Ms. Marvel, boy.
Oh, shit. Here we go. Get out of the way. The wife's getting the show now. Come on out. Come out of the kitchen, honey. Your show's on. Ms. Marvel. Time for your half-hour break.
Ms. Marvel will follow
a show for everybody.
Yeah. Ms. Marvel will follow 16-year-old Pakistani American Kamala Khan as she obtains superpowers while trying to fit in at home and school.
Wait a minute.
Kamala Khan now.
Khan.
Terrorists have superpowers now. Terrorists tell you what to do.
So, by the way, in case you're wondering if her powers are at all similar to Captain Marvel, no. She did base.
They have anything to do with like explosives and crowded areas or anything? I'm just asking.
I don't know. Let's take a watch.
Is that the Marvel?
Let's take a watch at
Could
this
be.
trailer here. So there is a note here that says the trailer says she was immediately popular and got good fan reaction when she first came to comics. But apparently that's definitely not true. There was a lot of fucking people who did not like this character and shit. So, bunch of nerds.
Miss Marvel.
Why would they say something that isn't true?
I don't know.
But at the core of all of it, her story is so universal.
This is our SJW show, in case you haven't caught on.
Miss Marvel is one of the newer characters in the Marvel comics. And when one comes in that grabs the world's imagination like this, the questions are, when are we going to bring Miss Marvel to the screen?
The question is, when are we going to do it? The country's hungry for it. Miss Marvel! Miss Marvel!
Yeah.
Miss Marvel! When? When's it gonna fucking happen?
I don't know
Put
what
it
you're
on the
talking about,
screen!
y'all. Like I was down at the bar the other day having a couple beers and shit, and this is all the guys could stop. They couldn't stop talking about this. Have you heard that there is a 16-year-old Pakistani American superhero coming to the big screen named Miss Marvel? Now, of course I know about Miss Marvel. I own every single Miss Marvel comic book, including all her crossover appearances. Why wouldn't I? This is what I'm interested in.
So true.
When Miss Marvel first came out, we had such an incredible reaction.
It was so incredibly popular because everybody could see themselves in her.
It's so incredible.
A young teenager of color, specifically a Pakistani in a comic book. Are you kidding?
You promised you'd be cool.
Are you kidding? Are you fucking kidding me?
That's
My
the thing
God.
that matters with the character. Not that what the character actually does, but who they are. But
Are
who
we
they-
going to
what
have a
the
goddamn...
actor is.
So is there going to be a goddamn superhero for every ethnic group and every sub-religion now? Like, to see a Hasidic Jew as a goddamn superhero, I mean, it was really like Mr. Hasidim broke barriers for me, you know what I mean?
Mr.
Oh, to
Hasidim.
see, you know what I mean? Like, what's next, man? The people that live on fucking that island that I always get the name wrong, I always call them the Senegalese, but I think it's the Sentinelese. What's going to be? Oh, you know, the Sentinelese are tired of not seeing themselves represented in the superhero pantheon. So we better get a Sentinelese superhero, TJ. Better come right after this one.
The casting process
We're getting to it. They got a checklist. Don't worry.
discovered Iman, we knew that she was Kamala Khan.
It was unanimous.
We knew it.
I can't comprehend this right now.
And then, of course, we've got a really...
Why am I being showed like moments from like meetings and shit?
Because they ain't got shit to show you for this fucking shit show is why.
Yeah.
They're trying to get you into like the politics behind it and less about like I'm all cool with this. I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of y'all out there might think I'm fucking racist or something. I don't give a shit. I want to see a good ass show. So this bitch can do a goddamn backflip, shoot lasers out of her pussy or some shit, blow the goddamn bad guys up. That's all I give a fuck about. All this shit in the background, it's good, it's meaningful to you. But for me, it's the end result. And all I'm seeing is this bitch sitting up on the roof with a boy. You know what I mean? Which she ought not be doing anyway. It looks like she's out past supper time, which is no good where I come from personally. But you know what I mean? Like, show me or do a kickflip or some shit.
Do a flip.
A teenager figuring out
Do a flip.
and about relationships.
Fire a goddamn laser.
Do a fucking flip.
That's what's so exciting about the story.
Flip.
At least do a cartwheel. All she's doing, she just high-fived a guy. That's the most action we've gotten.
Teenage girl show. That's all this is.
Boring
So she's gonna
ass
be like
teenager show.
So
All right.
is her latent? What I want to know is her latent like superhero powers like a metaphor for the onset of menstruation?
Yeah. How'd you guess? That's true. I mean, that's one of the most
I just took a stab at it, you know.
Yeah. Hawkeye. Hawkeye is a series that will feature Jeremy Renner as the titular character as he trains Kate Bishop, played by Haley Steinfeld. as his new apprentice. All right. After a brief intermission, we are back. We're back. So let's just pick up right where we left off, I suppose. Let's talk about Hawkeye here. Paul, I believe that a few hours ago you had something you wanted to say about this logo they used. I'm not sure if this is actually an official image or not. It doesn't really look official because that's just a still
I hope
from a
not.
movie. I don't know.
I really hope that that's not the fucking logo for Hawkeye or whatever, because poopy.
It pretty much looks like it. Yeah, it is.
Let me look online here.
It is.
Yeah, that is the official logo right there.
Well, fuck me. Well, fuck me, silly.
Next time they need a logo, I have MS Paint. They can pay me thousands of dollars. I am available.
Yeah, I've got a crayon and a piece of lined paper. I'll work something out for you.
So this is of course is going to feature Jeremy Renner and is the titular character as usual. In this, he will be
everyone's favorite least interesting Avenger.
Yeah,
getting his own. I mean, how could you not be stoked about that shit?
Right. So he will be training an apprentice scene here. This is Kate Bishop, who will be played by Haley Steinfeld. Apparently, this is based on a comic, storyline that was apparently pretty good, well received by fans. Photos seem to indicate that Renner's character Hawkeye is going to go deaf and be wearing hearing aids, like in the comic. This dog, I guess, here is called Lucky the Pizza Dog. I don't know what the fuck his story is, but I guess he's also a fan favorite. So I don't know jack shit about this storyline, but I guess it's a storyline that comic fans are interested in. So, hey, I never fucking thought he was all that interesting in any of those movies, but I didn't think he was as lame as some people said he was.
He's definitely the lamest Avenger.
Coming next fall.
I mean,
who's lamer?
In the first one, he was. I don't know. I think fucking Falcon is lamer, honestly.
All right, I don't even really count those.
Yeah,
all those roles. Like he's a main fucking.
I feel like
original Avenger.
I feel like Hawkeye should basically be on like the Avenger B team with those guys. He could be the leader of that like shittier B team. Like when we don't need superheroes, we just need guys that are like shoot arrows real good.
Like him and Black Widow, honestly. Could go on and they could run that team.
Yeah, they could be like B-team. We run the B team,
Shit.
Oh. But I don't know.
Black Widow, but Paul, Black Widow,
This next one is really fucking stupid. I don't even know what they were thinking here. This is Tongue Gun.
Tongue Gun. Vengeance
right.
is just a slip of the tongue.
Hit. Best fucking concept I've heard all goddamn day.
This is Tongue
They've
Gun.
ripped me off yet again, man.
Yeah, Paul, isn't this your idea? I think they stole this from Paul.
My idea.
Yeah, you did this on a ideology
from like 2 years ago, where I lay out the whole fucking Tongue Gun franchise. So it looks like they decided to pick up on that.
Yeah, that's really the fucking Paul. That's really what you get. You put that stuff out there in the ether. Disney just fucking that's ours now.
At least somebody's making Tongue Gun. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you really think they're going to do it justice, though?
As long as he goes to shoot the gun, you know what I mean?
Let's just hope they don't get tongue-tied, TJ.
Oh, shit. It looks here like the tongue kind of wraps around the gun and then pulls the trigger of a fucking gun. Like he holds a gun with his tongue.
I think "Don't shoot your mouth off" would have been a better tagline too.
Oh yeah, that's true. I mean, it has shoot and mouth. Yeah, right there.
Yeah,
but
I would say vengeance is just vengeance is on the tip of the tongue almost.
Oh,
slip of
okay.
the tongue. I don't know.
Well, apparently everyone's criticizing Disney's ability to. I mean, like This was thrown together in 15 minutes by Disney, so, you know.
Tongue gun.
She-Hulk, which I like She-Hulk. I never understood why She-Hulk gets so much less muscular than regular Hulk. I guess just 'cause, you know, women are less muscular than men.
Paul.
You don't like She-Hulk, Paul?
Wake up.
Who Hulk? The Hulk?
You don't like She-Hulk?
I love the Hulk.
She-Hulk.
Oh.
I love
Oh,
She-Hulk.
yeah.
I would rather have She-Hulk. I don't know. She-Hulk,
okay.
She-Hulk gives me a boner for some reason. I don't know. So
Yeah,
I don't know, man. You paint a bitch green.
Weird.
I don't know. I get
Like,
into that.
You want like a big buff chick to dom you out.
I mean,
shit.
like most depictions of She-Hulk, she's not super buff. She just kind of has big arms a little bit. But other than that, like, you know, they usually depict She-Hulk pretty fucking feminine. Anyway, it's going to follow the adventures of Jennifer Walters, a.k.a. She-Hulk, played by Tatiana Maslany, pictured here. She-Hulk is a lawyer that specializes in superhuman-oriented legal cases. Mark Ruffalo will return as Hulk in the series, along with Tim Roth.
She-Hulk is a lawyer, dude.
Yeah, and apparently Tim Roth is going to be reprising his role as Abomination. What? Paul already did this gag. Fuck you, son of a bitch.
No, I'm doing it again, dude. You said the fucking She-Hulk was gonna be a fucking lawyer. Well, before it's like, you know, Paul, I thought Paul was a little premature. I think he was jumping the gun, but dude, he just saw the future. He's fucking like, okay, it's gonna be dog shit. So I probably gotta give you props.
I mean,
dude,
how could it not be dog shit? It's centered around fucking She-Hulk. It's like,
well, you never know.
One of Marvel's fucking droughts of ideas, like, what are we gonna do? We need a new character. Something like the Hulk. What about She-Hulk? It's like, fuck this,
man.
This
You guys
shit.
are a bunch of She-Hulk hating motherfucking pieces of shit. All
TJ
right.
will be there fapping away. So.
Moon Knight. This series features a complex vigilante who suffers from dissociative identity disorder. The multiple identities who live inside him are distinct characters who will appear against a backdrop of Egyptian iconography. So there you go.
Wow, this sounds like a goddamn conceptual mess right here.
Marvel,
we're really looking forward to this one.
Marvel fucking making light of mental, illness and stuff. Mental illness is not a superpower, Marvel.
Neither's deafness.
Yeah.
You know,
Marvel.
Another thing that really shows us, remember all these Marvel shows, like, you know, was it like Luke Cage? What was the one you liked, TJ? With she was in Breaking Bad. Jesse Pinkman's girlfriend. She had a show.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
She's like a psychic or whatever. It's like it was on Netflix.
I don't know psychic shit.
You recommended the show to me. I'll look it up.
Whatever. Moon Knight. What else we got? Secret Invasion. This series features Samuel L. Jackson as Nick Fury and Ben Mendelsohn as Skrull Talos, characters who first met in Captain Marvel. I never saw Captain Marvel, so I don't know. It will explore the faction of shape-shifting Skrulls that have infiltrated the Earth for years. The series will most likely be played for laughs, as the Skrulls in the film were portrayed as misunderstood refugees instead of world conquerors that infiltrated planets by transforming into those at the highest levels of power and influence to take control. So, probably going to be played for laughs, but I don't know. No trailer exists for this yet. No fucking casting has been announced. This is just like pretty much Marvel is just planting their flag and saying, we intend to do this.
So many of these ideas are starting to sound pretty poopy.
Mm-hmm. You like Iron Man?
Not so much.
You like Iron Man? Well, how about some Iron Heart?
Oh, the show was talking about you guys. Jessica Jones. That was the Marvel show.
She's not a psychic. She just has super strength.
Okay, I didn't really ever watch the show.
And only the first season was any good. After that, it went pretty fucking shitty pretty fast. Iron Heart will feature Riri Williams, a young black. Whose fucking name is Riri, dude? That's a fucking terrible name.
Riri Williams?
Riri, dude.
It's me, Riri.
Let's name her Riri. A young black girl that is a genius-level inventor who creates her own Iron Man armor. The comic series did not come out but a few years ago and met with backlash and terrible sales, so I have no idea why this is happening.
Dude, Riri is a mean pejorative where I grew up.
Yeah,
dude.
it's like retard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like another way to say retard without being so harsh in public.
Yeah, it's like,
look at that Riri.
Fucking Riri. I mean, it seems like it's pretty much just as harsh. But yeah, I remember this.
Retarded?
No.
I'm looking at some of the comics.
That would be cool if she was.
It's just they made, it's just another Iron Man.
This is just
clone.
black. It's just black woke Iron Man. And
That's
Black
all it is.
Iron Man?
It didn't work in the comics. It's probably not going to work on a show. I don't know.
Dude, who knows?
Maybe it will. Maybe people love it. I don't know. Yeah,
who knows? Armor Wars. Sounds like a fucking mobile game that I'd be paid to fucking shill. You know what I mean?
Hey, everybody, before we get on with this video, make sure that you check out Armor Wars and use my code BANANABUTT to get 10% off your first purchase. I've been playing this game insane amount. I've gotten all this gold, all this loot.
50,000 gold, 20,000 silver.
If you sign up now, you can get 50,000 gold.
Sign up now and you get a free mangler. That's right, the mangler. It's gonna really help you on those fucking lower levels, man. Gonna help you get that edge up on the competition in Armor Wars. Armor Wars will feature Don Cheadle as War Machine. This takes place after Endgame. And the death of Iron Man. War Machine must deal with various foes as Iron Man's vast arsenal of armors have been stolen/sold on the black market.
So it's just going to be like people that have tricked out different Iron Man.
Yeah, like
things
people
that like
he's going to be
War
like on
Machine
a
has to fight.
Yeah, he's going to be on a War Machine on a quest to recover stolen or sold off Iron Man shit. Which, I don't know.
How the fuck did people, like, wait a minute, like, how did people get into Avengers HQ and loot it of all of Tony Stark's tech and shit? Like, how did that happen?
While the Avengers were
Pepper
busy.
Potts still in control of that shit?
Well,
did she just let people come in and take it?
The Avengers were busy fighting Thanos, and, some supervillains snuck in while they were facing the bigger threat.
As soon as he was dead?
Yeah, They knew.
Up, dude.
They're just like, give me that.
Doesn't he have like some never mind. Whatever. They just wanted an excuse to give Don Cheadle a reason to be fucking.
So, whatever.
Yeah,
that doesn't involve him doing what he'd really be doing, which is like bombing some Muslim country or something.
Right.
Shit,
so instead, they're going to have him. It's going to be like dudes in fucking crazy fucking metal suits fighting each other, the movie or the show.
Meh.
So, I don't know. I kind of dig it.
I like the idea, but.
Don Cheadle's a good actor too.
Giant ones.
Well,
maybe
maybe
they be giant ones though. So Pacific Rim, why would I choose this over Pacific Rim, dude?
That's true. They need to make Pacific Rim the series.
Making a bunch of episodes of this though. That's the difference, Paul.
The Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special.
No. Nope. No fucking way.
Why do I feel like this?
Why would you
rival the cringe of the
original
Star Wars?
Yeah. Why would you even invoke that? You know what I mean? Like, everyone, they got to know that this immediately invokes that, right? Like, you might as well have just you own Star Wars. Why don't you just make the Star Wars Holiday Special too? Get them all back. Fucking deep fake and Art Carney appearance, fucking just get it in there. It's pretty it is what it is, there's no explaining it. It's there.
Is Dave Bautista going to put on a Santa hat and sharpen his knives in front of the tree? And
I mean, that sounds like a scene that would 100% be in it. Yeah, I think that's going to happen. I'm pretty sure that should happen, honestly. If you're going to do this,
under the mistletoe, and then that bug-eyed alien bitch comes by and goes, "Oh, you're under the mistletoe, Dax." And he's like, "Should I move?" And she's like, "No, that just means that you're supposed to kiss someone." And he's like, "According to whose tradition?" Oh man, it's gonna be great. I can just do it. It writes itself.
It writes itself, man. It's just on autopilot right off the gate. Just fucking put them in the situation.
Man, this Marvel shit is like
Marvel shit.
This is bombing.
I am Groot. The show.
Look, they already done spent.
I Am Groot is a series that will feature Baby Groot as he meets silly and wacky characters from across the galaxy. So this is clearly a kids show.
Is that actually the description?
Yep.
Yes.
I thought you just made that up to mock it.
No, it really is. No, it's a real description.
Yeah, that was like, Mike, is that actually it's zany and it's wacky and it's Groot.
Scotty, I wish you were wearing your Thor shirt. Wish you were wearing your Thor shirt right now.
What's that?
Thor, Love and Thunder, Scotty. Love and Thunder. This one I think is actually a movie. Thor, Love and Thunder will feature Chris Hemsworth as Thor and Natalie Portman as Jane Foster. The film seems to be taking the same route as the comics. Jane Foster has cancer. Her body is weak and withered. She becomes worthy of the hammer. What is it called? Mjolnir or something? And when she holds the hammer, she is given the power of Thor, and her hair and body are restored. Christian
blah, 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 boo,
Christian
blah, blah,
Bale
blah, boo.
will be given the will be playing the film's main villain, Gore the God Butcher. In the comics, Gore uses his blade that was crafted by the god of the symbiotes using the head of a dead celestial. It is expected that Natalie Portman is to replace Chris Hemsworth as Thor after this film. How you feel about that, Scotty? You liking that decision?
No.
Misogyny, Scotty. You're a misogynist. Congratulations.
You're not on board. You're not on board with Natalie Portman, dude.
Portman. Well, you like it, Scotty? You gotta get woke, Scotty. Get woke. Wake up. Wake me up inside. Come on, Scotty. Wake up.
I wish this was a bad dream so I could awaken, dude. Yeah, like wake up. Oh, guys, I had the craziest dream. Oh, they're going to make a Thor movie called Love and Thunder, which that's kind of a lame title, but it gets even worse. Natalie Portman became Thor. And then you guys are just like, no, that's reality, dude. What are you talking about?
Love and Thunder sounds like the title to a like really bad AC/DC B-side or some shit.
Love and Thunder. Yeah. You say that fucking 500 times, you got an AC/DC song.
Well, hope you guys are ready for more, because there's fucking plenty more. Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. This one's going to be...
It's wire foo shit. All right.
I think this is going to be Paul's favorite of the bunch. This film is said to be a martial arts tournament type of film featuring Shang-Chi as he faces off against the real Mandarin, basically Marvel's Liu Kang / Shang
Who's
Tsung.
Shang fucking Chi?
Shang-Chi, dude. You don't know Shang-Chi?
No.
Shang-Chi, Paul.
We
Shang-Chi.
just talked about a few days ago Bloodsport, dude. But look, I like how the idea of a martial arts tournament, like, hey, Mortal Kombat, you fight to the fucking death. This is going to be like a Marvel Disney version, so it's going to be like, he's knocked out. Not going to be cool.
Shang, Scotty, Shang fucking Chi, bitch.
I mean, if Mulan's any indication of how they kind of translate into basically the Disneyverse version of this stuff, I'm not optimistic.
Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania.
Dude, this Marvel stuff is just
Quantum Mania. So, the main thing that's known about this film is that a character called Kang the Conqueror is going to be the main villain, and people are apparently pissed about this because Kang in the Marvel universe is almost like on a Thanos level of villains. And they feel like he's totally wasted as like a fucking antagonist for Ant-Man and the Wasp. So.
Okay, all right. Criticize this movie all you want, but fuck you, you nerds. Okay, fuck you, you comic book nerds. You don't get to just like, well, in the official 1989 manual, it says that Kang has a similar power level to Thanos, and so we should assume. It's like, fuck that, dude. No. Criticize this because it's got fucking Paul Rudd in it. It's another Ant-Man movie. All right,
Ant-Man.
No.
Ant-Man.
Squash the fucking Ant-Man. It's not working. Nobody's buying it. Nobody wants it. Nobody's asking for it. And the people who are the stupidest people among us.
Hey, do you have any pesticide? Because I think we need to take out this bug problem we've got.
Oh, fuck. Call the exterminator.
I can't raid right here, but I don't think it'll do the job.
Back in the very early 90s, Roger Corman attempted to bring the Fantastic Four to the screen. It sucked.
We won't watch that.
It sucked and it failed. Then, in the fucking 2000s, they made a Fantastic Four with I don't even remember who the fuck was in it, but they made two Fantastic Four movies. They made Fantastic Four and then Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer, and those sucked. And then, fucking few years back, they made Fan Four Stick, which
let's reboot again.
Apparently was
awful.
Was completely terrible. By then, I'd learned my lesson. I wasn't going any more of those. But apparently it was the worst one yet. But I guess with Fantastic Four, fourth time's a charm, right? Nothing is known about the new Fantastic Four film, except for the director. You might recognize some of his other works, Paul.
No.
What?
No.
The director of Clown. I've never seen Cop Car. I don't know about that. But the Clown director, John Watts, will be heading up the new Fantastic Four, Paul.
Well, I mean, I don't really care. Like, honestly, I hope it fucking flops. I hope all this shit flops. I'm ready for this superhero shit to, like, go back to where it was when it was just a nerdy kind of little side thing for teenage boys.
I have got some news for you, Paul.
Get out of here.
Every single one of these things, probably not every single one, but most of these things, probably 90% of these are going to be hits.
TJ, I'm actually getting a live reaction to this from the public.
Oh, cool. What are they saying? What's the public say, Scotty? Tell me.
You hear it, TJ?
No.
They're reacting right.
I don't hear anything.
No, we can't hear it.
You can't fucking hear it. Damn it.
Because you're not sharing your screen.
Too bad. I'm used to the board. I thought the board would take the sound through with it. But that's okay.
Well, the board usually will, but I don't know. In this instance, nope.
Too bad.
Something in your settings. But I'm assuming it was a booing crowd.
No. Look, I'll just send it to you, and you can play it, TJ, for me.
What?
Man, this dude.
I don't know if it's
better knock socks.
What the fuck?
This sound effect better be the best sound effect that's ever been played, dude.
It is, dude. It's the most. Dude, it jumped into my fucking brain, dude. This is the sound effect for how I feel about the Marvel offerings I've been given.
All right, where's this shit being sent?
To Discord.
Oh, Discord. I can't get to the Discord. This is pinned. This fucking screen is pinned on top of it.
Then just fuck it.
All right.
Well, it never was. You can speculate what the sound effect is until you die. Let's move on.
Yeah, sure thing. Hold on. I have to open like a bunch of new tabs now.
Oh, this is just page 1 of our torturous descent into shittiness and madness.
Yep.
So I was thinking, guys, when we get to the end of this, maybe we just do a grade for what we've seen so far. Because I think Star Wars, I guess we'll talk about that at the end. But I'm much happier with the Star Wars offerings than Marvel. Marvel, I just don't think I've seen much compelling at all.
I ain't really compelled by anything I've seen so far. Not truly. All just looks like a bunch of cash-in shit.
Well, there's a lot of teasing.
That's exactly what it is.
You. Oh yeah, I mean, undoubtedly, it's. I mean, look, they're in the business to make fucking money. Disney's not fucking doing this.
They're gonna do that Sith show was exciting to me at first, but then I realized that TJ reminded me it's Disney, so they're not gonna do anything rated R, and I'm just like, well, fuck this then.
It's gonna be sanitized. And anything done through the Disney brand is gonna be at most like PG-13.
Yeah, hold on.
Now they do produce rated R stuff outside of that. But if it's Disney branded, then no. So I guess that's kind of a question for Disney Plus. Are they going to put any of? Because I mean, Disney obviously they have their own the number of those little smaller studios too that they release. They're like, oh, this is our highbrow shit. So I guess we're just gonna have to see if Disney's going to be willing to put rated R content onto, or I guess TVMA.
So let's talk about the other Marvel shit, because there's a bunch of Marvel stuff we didn't even poll because there was just too much. There's too fucking much. So I'm just going to briefly go over some of the other Marvel shit that's happening. I don't even think this is complete, because I'm pretty sure there's an X-Men movie that's happening that I'm not even addressing here, but whatever. So here's some other films that have been announced, but there's not much known about them. So we know they're making a sequel to Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. We know they're doing a Spider-Man 3, which I believe is rumored to... Well, it's not even rumored. It's confirmed to have, like, Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield coming back as, like, their own versions of Spider-Man, and Dr. Octopus coming back. Alfred Molina's Dr. Octopus coming back. Fucking Jamie Foxx's Electro coming back. So it's apparently some kind of, like, bringing all the different cinematic Spider-Mans together kind of thing. So that's happening.
That feels desperate. It honestly feels like a desperate film.
Captain Marvel 2 is happening. Black Panther 2 is happening. Chadwick Boseman will not be recast. It's going to be like, I guess he's going to be dead in that universe as well. And they're going to like give someone else the mantle of the Black Panther. Mystery as to who, as of now.
What about Badwick Choseman? Have you heard of him?
Oh, yeah, Badwick Choseman.
I think that maybe he might be the one to step into the shoes, but I'm not sure.
Blah, 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 blah. We also have Captain Marvel 2, Black Panther 2, The Eternals, Venom 2, Morbius, which we've already seen a trailer for Morbius, or we saw some promotional shit for Morbius. Venom
Morbius
2
does not look great.
Venom 2, of course, is going to have Woody Harrelson in the role of Carnage. We saw that ending scene with him. Remember that, Paul? I can tell by your face that you do. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 and a new adaptation of Blade. All of those slated to happen.
The only one that I even can be honest with you that I hope they could do something with is Blade. Maybe. I mean Wesley Snipes.
Not unless they get Wesley Snipes again, man.
Nope.
They got to get Wesley Snipes again.
No Wesley Snipes.
Blade's been recast. Yeah, it's been recast.
Wesley Snipes getting fucking insulted.
It's over then.
It's over.
It's over.
It's over. And that's all the Marvel shit. But,
oh, man.
Of course, Star Wars and Marvel are not Disney's only assets that they can milk for all they're worth. They've got some other assets they need to milk as well. Such as, what about their entire fucking Pixar library?
Of course.
Yeah. So coming soon to annoy parents across America is Doug Days. Doug Days is a series that follows the misadventures of the lovable talking dog from Up.
Fuck you!
Doug Days! Doug Days!
Oh,
Scotty!
God,
Doug Days! Doug Days!
No.
Monsters at Work!
Oh, no!
Monsters at Work is a series that takes place 6 months after the events of Monsters, Inc., following the work life of Mike, Sully, and the rest of the cast as the city makes the transition from scream power to laugh power. Lightyear!
No.
Lightyear is a Pixar
Want to know the
film.
backstory of Buzz Lightyear? Now you're gonna find out.
So
we're out of ideas. We're out of ideas. Dude,
No, wait. No, Sky, they're not out of ideas. They had a fucking great idea. This was their idea. What if we exploit the fucking shit out of every single property that we own to the maximum extent?
We are running on fucking nostalgia fumes, dude. Like it is high time.
Well, you know what?
Disney new original shit.
Disney just threw another log on the fucking fire, dude. Lightyear, Scotty. This is the real Scotty origin of Buzz Lightyear. All right.
Can you take me light years away from this fucking piece of shit fucking movie?
Forget what you know about Buzz Lightyear, Scotty. What do you know about Buzz Lightyear, Scotty?
I don't
nothing.
know,
Forget it.
Nothing.
Forget it. Forget it, Scotty.
Right. I know nothing.
Page 1 rewrite. Buzz Lightyear. You know what? New voice actor too. Going to be played by Chris Evans. Fuck fucking Tim Allen, that conservative twat. Chris Evans got it now.
Hey, geez, remember your childhood? sorry, man. You okay?
But
any more things that Disney wants to destroy in my life today? Anything else they want to do? I mean, just go ahead, Disney.
Get ready, Scotty. If you like what you've seen so far, get ready for. That's a Buzz Lightyear still, by the way. Look how serious and dramatic it is. Oh, where'd you guys go? What the fuck? Why'd you fucking pop off the damn screen?
Dude, what with you?
The fuck is this shit?
Of the offering that Disney is presenting us, TJ, like Discord's like, fuck this, I'm out.
It choked the internet, dude. It was
What
like
the fuck?
Disney doesn't want the people to know how shitty the log that they're dropping is.
I don't know what the fuck happened there, but whatever. Here we go.
You gotta reshare.
Dude, Mickey must have fucking had some enchiladas for dinner tonight or last night before he dropped this fucking load on us.
Look how dramatic Buzz Lightyear is now, guys. Look at him. Fucking, he's intense.
The real guy that the toy is based on.
Right. This is supposed to be like, this is like the show that Andy was watching, really, or whatever the fuck, you know?
Right.
That's what the fuck is going on here.
Yippee skippy.
Cars, the show. You ready? Cars, the series, will feature Lightning McQueen, played by Owen Wilson, and Toe Matter, played by Larry the Cable Guy. Good for you for still being able to get work, Larry the Cable Guy.
It's Toe Mater.
Toe Mater, sorry. I get it.
Toe Mater, TJ. Don't you know?
Say, hey, look, some people...
You've never seen Cars?
Hey, some say tomato, some say tomater, Paul, you know?
Yeah, but you said Toe Mater.
Yeah.
That's not...
Whatever. I don't give a fuck.
What is this? I'll read it for you. Toe Mater.
I wish I had a wrestling crowd on hand to just chanted, "You fucked up," every time
You
TJ
fucked up. You fucked up. Anyway, so they're going on a road trip across America. Along the way, they meet wacky characters and get in hijinks. You know,
Holy shit! Holy shit! Oh boy! Wow, Disney's really just not a new property so far. Just a bunch of spinoffs of existent shit.
Oh yeah? What about this?
Never mind. Give me the goddamn spinoffs.
Turning
Bring
Red.
back the spinoffs.
Turning Red
what
is
the fuck is that?
A coming-of-age film about a 13-year-old girl who transforms into a giant red panda whenever she gets excited. There you go. You wanted something new? There's something new for you. You lucky bastard. Look at that.
This sucks.
This is like, unless you're a furry, a fucking nightmare, dude. This is like a nightmarish, garish fucking movie that's gonna fucking like be Rule 34 so fucking hard. It's gonna fucking blow your mind. Like, I do not even get the fucking rationale behind this. I don't even know. Like, Pixar used to make these really like thought-provoking, emotional movies that people really connected with, and now it's like, she's a cute kid and she turns into a giant fox. Didn't they kind of do this with Brave? Didn't they kind of do that kind of same thing with Brave, and that fucking sucked shit?
No, Scotty.
I don't know, dude. I stopped watching Pixar movies after fucking Wreck-It Ralph. I was like, okay, that's it.
Scotty, let me ask you this. Win or lose, Scotty?
Lose.
Win or lose. Win or lose is a series.
We're losing tonight.
It's a series, Scotty, about a co-ed softball team preparing for their championship game. Each episode will tell the events of the same week from the perspective of a different character.
Fascinating. Pixar is dead.
Bold new ideas, my friends. Bold new ideas. Let me tell you this. You want a fucking real bold new idea, Scotty?
Yes.
Here's what you do. You take a fucking overrated property from the 90s, right? Overrated property from the 90s.
I'm liking it.
And then what you do is you fucking make that give an unnecessary sequel time. Yeah. Hocus Pocus 2. Will Bette Midler be back? Yes, she will. Yes, she will.
Bette Midler has actually turned into her character from the film now.
All of them will be back. Yeah.
Good.
All of them fucking witches. There'll be Kathy Nijami, the one no one knows the name of, and Sarah Jessica Parker, all coming back to reprise their roles as the Sanderson sisters.
Well, I look forward to skipping over it on Disney+.
Well, how are they going to come back this time? Because they seemed pretty definitively dead at the end of the first one, but I can't wait to see how they fucking bring them back for another fucking round of hocus pocus magic.
There's a big caveat with these Disney movies, because like there's the Mulans they put out, like it's on demand, but they put out a lot of dog shit. Like they remade Lady and the Tramp as like a Disney Plus. Like
I watched about 10. I watched about 10 minutes of that motherfucker, and I was like, nope.
Yeah, so it depends on like, is this going to be a serious movie that they actually put money behind? I mean, if that, maybe people will like it. Maybe there'll be some there.
Dude,
but it seems like
for whatever reason, Hocus Pocus is
nostalgia fumes, dude.
Hocus Pocus for whatever reason is a Halloween classic. I don't know why. I fucking hate it. I tried to watch it
I don't like it.
Yeah, I never liked it. I tried to watch it again, give it another chance, just because it's fucking stood the test of time so well. I still don't fucking get it, but some people really love that fucking movie, so I'm sure they're probably gonna at least put some money into the fucking sequel. But then again, Bette Midler will probably get most of it. So how about some more rehash? Remember Disney's Moana?
Yeah, Moana.
Yeah, it's back. It's back for fucking now. It's gonna be a show. Fuck movie. It's a show now.
Showana. They should have called it Showana.
Don't like fucking Polynesian culture? Fucking how about some fucking Black Nolan shit? Tiana the show. Tiana takes place after the events of The Princess and the Frog and follows Princess Tiana as she balances her life between Nolans and Maldonia, the country her husband Prince Naveen hails from. It is rumored that the villain Dr. Facilier will return in the series, even though he was dragged to the underworld at the end of the film. Well, whatever. He comes back from the underworld. What you gonna do?
Boo!
But are you gonna bring back Raymond? Will he come back to life as a ghost bug?
Do any of you guys have friends on the other side that perhaps could influence the events at Disney and make sure the show is not made?
Oh, Sky, don't worry. Even if they don't make this show, they're definitely making Zootopia Plus.
Huh?
Zootopia Plus.
Is it a game?
Zootopia Plus is a series that is a series that is a spoof of Disney Plus. It explores the lives of various Zootopia characters through different in-universe television shows. So, like, You Think You Can Prance or The Real Mousewives of Little Rodentia, you know?
Well, if you weren't bored enough with human life, here it is with just animals replaced doing the same insipid shit.
Yep.
There you go. Have fun.
Baymax, which is a continuation of the story told in Big Hero 6, will feature... They're basically turning all of their fucking most recent hit movies into series, is the plan here. Which will feature a healthcare companion robot, Baymax, as he travels through the city of San Francisco, searching for people in need of healthcare help and hugs. Aw. So cute.
All right. So my instinct on all this shit is it's garbage, so people will probably love it.
Yeah.
That's much how I feel. The more garbage I feel it is, the more I'm like, okay, yeah, the public will probably fucking drink this fucking milkshake right now.
Iwaju, Scotty. Iwaju.
What's
Iwaju.
What is Iwaju?
Iwaju. 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 Well, they basically decided people like Wakanda, so Wakanda again! Iwaju is a new Disney series set in a futuristic Lagos, Nigeria. The story is set to delve into ideas about class and power.
It's
a poignant,
a little thick here.
A poignant exploration of the issues of our times. Iwaju.
They came from different sides of the river. One that is poor.
Iwaju. Iwaju. Iwaju.
Obviously, there'll be some sort of romance between these two characters featured here.
But let me tell you something, Scotty. What would a fucking Disney slate of future projects be if not for another live-action remake of a classic Disney animated feature? Which one do you think they're going to fucking destroy next, Scotty?
Please say the Black Cauldron.
How about you, Paul? What you think they're going to destroy next?
The Little Mermaid.
Oh, that is on the slate too. that one they are going to destroy. But that was announced a while ago. Pocahontas, huh? You think they're actually... I don't know if they'll ever do Pocahontas, but... Pinocchio.
This is a good decision, TJ.
Here's,
I love this decision.
How about a nice teaser trailer, huh? You guys want a nice little teaser trailer for Pinocchio? Yeah, you do,
yeah,
Paul.
You ready for
yes,
Pinocchio?
you do. With Tom Hanks and Robert Zemeckis, by the way. Robert Zemeckis directing. So pour on the schmaltz.
Yeah, it's like schmaltz. The fuck. Oh, it's Figaro.
Pinocchio. No strings attached to Pinocchio. It just repeats, so whatever.
That's the what?
That's their little teaser. It's like, yeah, we're making it. We're working on it. It's happening. Get ready.
You want to be?
It's live action.
I mean, it's Robert Zemeckis, so it's either live action or it's going to be that horrible motion capture they like so much.
It'll be that motion capture CG.
Yep. Yeah, probably that.
It'll be Polar Express style.
That's his shtick now. Well, that's pretty much about it. No, I'm just joking. There's more. Peter Pan and Wendy. Peter Pan and Wendy is set to be the Disney live-action remake of the 1953 film. Jude Law, Paul. Jude Law is set to portray Captain Hook. So there's at least one thing you can look forward to.
What the fuck? All right, dude, Paul's going to watch this for sure.
I'm going to watch this with a box of tissues and a big old fucking extra big Costco bottle of Jergens.
You're gonna. I don't. There's one redeeming thing for you there, Paul. You can talk shit on all these other movies, but you'll be insulting your the love of your life, Jude Law, if you say a damn bad word about it. And believe me, I have Jude Law's contact information. If you say one negative thing about him here, Paul, it's going right to him.
And Paul, you can
Jude go way back, dude. You
could be
tell Jude nothing he doesn't know.
You could be his shmee, Paul.
That is what I'm saying. I should be Smee. I would actually make a really good Smee.
All right, give me your Smee voice.
Well, it depends on, I don't know what they're doing here.
Right.
Are they going over the top our pirate? Or are they going Paul, a more stylized?
You see that you're resplendent Captain. Well, it's Jude Law, dude. I mean, he's resplendent Captain Hook. You're Shmee. You're trying to butter up the captain. Come on, Paul. You
trying to butter up the captain?
You're trying to
butter him up
because you want him to butter you up later. That's the whole thing. You're trying to get Captain Hook to take you below the decks, so to speak.
Hey, Captain Hook, you're looking fucking sexy today.
I love it, dude.
It's perfect.
Yep. All right, cast it. Disney, come on. It's
Paul. It's fucking cast, dude.
You got it,
Paul. Let's go down below.
I always wanted
to be your cabin boy.
I always wanted a more confident, forward-thinking sort of Smee. So
I definitely didn't want to go with the servile route. We've already gotten that Smee.
Yeah, we've seen it.
What about just the Smee that lusts for fucking Captain Hook's ass, dude?
Yeah,
I think that's a different way. That's definitely a way to bring it into the 21st century. Can I have look, and they can even imply they're together. You know what I mean? We can even it's Disney.
You guys might remember that not too long ago, out of fucking nowhere, like I usually do, I brought up the movie fucking Sister Act. And then I was talking about how I watched Sister Act and some of it held up, some of it didn't. And I was like, I'm not going to watch Sister Act 2 though. But apparently a lot of people have been watching Sister Act 1 and 2 on Disney Plus. And so Sister Act 3 with Tyler Perry now involved.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yep.
Holy fuck. Rose is back. She's still out there slinging her pussy on the streets of Las Vegas. when yet another crazy set of circumstances force her to go back to the nunnery for one last little fucking hoorah of hiding out and learning about life and love and all that stuff.
And hopefully Medea will make a cameo, dude.
Yeah, and who does she get this wisdom from? None other than Medea.
Medea.
I hope that Medea is like the Mother Superior, because like the lady that played the Mother Superior, what was her name? She died, Professor McGonagall.
I don't think she's dead, dude.
She's dead.
No, she's not.
Maggie Smith is
Professor McGonagall is dead.
No, she's not.
Dead.
Nope.
Damn, Paul. That's cool, dude. Someone that's alive and well.
Not only is she is 85 years old and she is still very much working. So,
all right. Well, then we get her back to do the Mother Superior, and Medea can just be like, I don't know. Maybe she can be a partner in crime. Like maybe she teams up with Rose.
Dude, why don't you make Medea the fucking villain of the damn movie?
The villain?
Yeah, make Medea the villain, dude.
Oh, I'm going to find that bitch. I don't care where that bitch is at. I'm going to find that bitch. If I got to go up the street, I'll find that bitch. If I got to go down in the sewers, I'll find that bitch. That bitch better not be hiding in no convent, though. That's the last place I'm going to check is the convent.
Yep. There you go.
She done it twice. There's no way that bitch is in the convent again, so I better start checking some other shit out.
There you go. It writes itself, Paul. As you said, it writes itself.
That bitch owes me $5 from back in the day.
All right, so at this point we actually are done at this point. So
oh really? No, we're not.
No, we're done. We're done. No, I mean really,
I'm
this
not
time
buying your fucking fake out again, TJ.
Yeah.
I'm not feeling the relief of being done.
Well, that's because I faked you out so many times. You know, you fucking think like maybe it's actually done. No, this time it's really done.
Wolf.
It's really done this time. All right,
well, with the shaved apes around the fire.
So, now listen. So, you know, I think kind of retrospectively looking at all this stuff, I mean, like this is like industrial assembly line filmmaking. You know, 101. This is just joyless cash grab shit. But like as a business decision, it's probably going to pan out huge for Disney because this is basically them saying to Netflix and those other services like, you know, you guys are basically relying on this legacy content. Whatever, we're making new shit. And it's fucking, we're still benefiting from the legacy shit because we're making new shit that's just basically a derivative of our old shit.
Right.
Or old shit that we just bought and said, like, this is Disney now. Love it or leave it, bitch.
I don't care. I don't care about a single one of these things.
Ha! It's not done yet, Paul. It's not fucking done yet. Faked you out that time. Faked you out that time because I started talking. I started talking.
I fucking knew you were full of shit.
You fell for it. You fell for it, Scotty. Shut up. You fell for it, bitch.
I didn't fall for shit, bitch. I was waiting for this shit.
You fell for it,
we
Scotty.
already knew. We already fucking knew, TJ.
We're wise to your fucking games.
All right, fine. Fair enough.
Andy Samberg. Oh, yeah, dude. Jizz in my pants to now. Rescue Rangers.
Yeah,
for you, buddy.
Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers is set to be a hybrid live-action / animated feature starring John Mulaney as Chip and Andy Samberg as Dale, Scotty.
Fucking kill me.
Chip and Dale.
Bleach my balls. Bleach my balls today.
And Lady Gaga is going to re-record the theme song, too. It's going to be a Lady Gaga rendition of the classic Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers theme song in the show.
Whatever. I mean, looks like dog shit anyways.
I made that up, but Scotty just accepted it as reality. That's fucking great.
I mean, it sounds like something that would happen. You can't. You actually can't satirize reality anymore.
Yeah,
it is transcended satire totally.
Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? So here's The Little Mermaid. Not much is known. We know the cast. We know Javier Bardem will be playing King Triton. We know David Diggs, who I've never heard of, will be playing Sebastian. Halle Bailey, not Halle Berry now, Halle Bailey will be playing Ariel. Jacob Tremblay, that kid down there, looks like a fucking dork, will be playing Flounder. Melissa McCarthy will be playing Ursula. Oh, man.
Dude,
hold on.
This fucking
I gotta
shit,
go
dude.
puke for a second. I don't want.
Are you fucking like Ariel? Fine, Sebastian. I don't know who that is. Fine, Javier Bardem. I'm sure he'll be a good King Triton, whatever. It's a bullshit role. Flounder. Who cares?
So wait,
Ursula, the fucking star of Little Mermaid.
Wait a minute. Does this mean I have to listen to a Melissa McCarthy rendition of Poor Unfortunate Souls?
Yes. Oh, they'll fake you out, dude. They won't give it to you.
Oh yeah, she'll probably talk her way through it like the Scar did.
Oh man,
unfortunate souls in pain.
Poor unfortunate souls in pain, in need. Oh no. Prince Eric will be played by that doofus Jonah Howard, whatever, and Scuttle. Oh, that's a seagull. That's gonna be a chick now, I guess. By Aquafina. I don't know. Who cares? I don't want it.
Yeah,
I don't want it.
I don't care about any of those.
I don't want it. I do.
If they had nailed Ursula, dude, then I'd be like, all right.
Ursula, hey, look. Ursula should be played. Ursula was inspired by a fucking drag queen. It was inspired by Divine. Get a fucking big-ass drag queen to play Ursula. God damn it. I want a big, fat fucking drag queen in the Ursula role. Otherwise, you're like, fuck you. I don't want no Melissa McCarthy. Get that shit out of here. Wasn't enough for her to fucking ruin Ghostbusters, for fuck's sake. Night at the Museum. Remember those? Nope. Remember those?
Yeah, I remember them. Yeah,
the film series that formerly starred Ben Stiller, Robin Williams, and Dick Van Dyke is getting a reboot. By the way, Dick Van Dyke, we got to always the Dyke salute there. Getting rebooted. This time it's animated. Actually, maybe the Dyke salute should be like, I don't know. Yeah, so animated fucking Night at the Museum show, because why not?
That's kind of innocuous. It's like, whatever. Who cares?
Disenchanted. I think that was a movie. They made a fucking movie. Okay, they made a 2007 musical fantasy film called Enchanted. This one is Disenchanted. Okay? Okay.
It's a sequel?
It's a sequel. I'm not sure if it's a series or a movie. Some of these are kind of unclear as to which they are, but whatever. How about Turner and Hooch? Let's go back to the 80s and steal some shit from them.
Like, why? Turner and Hooch isn't even that great of a movie to begin with.
Well, now it's going to be not that great of a show. How about that?
It's like Tom Hanks's worst movie.
Turner and Hooch is a series about a single cop played by Josh Peck, whose life gets turned around by his new canine companion. The series is a remake of the 1989 film of the same name, starring Tom Hanks.
Okay.
Turner and Hooch 2, Revenge of the Hooch.
Just go ahead. Can you do me a favor, TJ, and skip to the fucking Goonies reboot one? Just skip to it, because I already heard through the fucking grapevine that it's on the motherfucking list. You're not going to slay me like a dragon with it. I've already cried my tears of saltiness about it in private.
I haven't even... Wait, what? I haven't heard of that.
I heard through the fucking grapevine that the Goonies is getting a reboot.
I think you might have either been misinformed or someone was just fucking with you, because I don't see anything like that. But
no, my grapevine, it never lie, TJ.
Oh, okay.
Never lie. It's happening.
I haven't pulled it because I don't know. Let me see. I don't see any news about it either. This didn't happen, Paul. This didn't happen. All right, The Mighty Ducks Game Changers.
Can we just not? Can we not?
The Mighty Ducks Game Changers is a series that takes place after the events of the original Mighty Ducks film series. The original cast is set to return as hockey-playing gang of friends. So a bunch of fucking the original cast, all a bunch of like dudes in their 30s, like, we still the Mighty Ducks, dude. Okay.
I have never seen a company that's just so blatantly ripping itself off and just making and just churning out like any fucking property from the last 30 years, it seems, 40 fucking years. That was successful. It's like, that's a show. That's a movie. That's another movie. That's a show. It's like,
they've basically just gone through their entire catalog of movies and shit. And they're like, all right, which of these are going to be shows? All right, And we need some Star Wars shows. Greenlight as many Star Wars shows as we possibly fucking can.
Wow. It's just a sea of shit, dude. It's a fucking sea of shit.
How about this,
I mean,
guys?
this seems to be though, like it's just Disney doing what like Netflix and Amazon Prime and that they're throwing like a billion shows at you and seeing what sticks. So why wouldn't fucking Disney do it?
Right.
Yeah. I mean,
But you know what Disney did that those guys didn't is they fucking dropped it all on you like an atom bomb in one day, and you're just like, here's this giant slate of shit that we're working on. Any of it fucking sound appealing to you guys? Come on down to Disney Plus.
I mean, honestly, that's because nobody cares about the properties that Netflix is developing until they've developed them. But like,
right, because
Disney still has this bankable like. The Mighty Ducks is still nostalgic to people. Fucking Little Mermaid, Pinocchio. They've still got this huge stable of shit.
Yeah, Netflix doesn't have that, you know.
We have to get Netflix is just assumed like because it was the first major streaming service. People are like we're going to sign up for it. Like every TV has Netflix on it. So what Disney's trying to establish now is like Disney Plus is a serious fucking streaming service because thus far it's been The Mandalorian. They want people to look at this and say, wow, for $6.99, I'm getting a bunch of shit. I'm going to cancel my Netflix. Or if I have to choose between one, I'm going to go with Disney Plus, or hopefully they're going to do both. Both those companies that's really what they really want. But, I mean, because think about this. What other shows are big on Disney Plus? Can you name one?
No, just The Mandalorian right now.
That's why they're doing this. They
got a lot. I mean, they got. Well, other stuff that's on there is just all legacy shit. So this is like their first major push of like here's gonna be the new shit we're gonna do for our fucking service. Well,
they gotta build out those ecosystems. Like they haven't really properly exploited Star Wars yet. Disney's like we haven't exploited this enough yet. Now we gotta really exploit it.
Encanto. Encanto is a Disney animated film that takes place in Colombia. The film is centered around a young girl and her family. Everyone in the family has magical powers except the young girl. That's it. Here's the trailer.
It's like reverse Harry Potter, dude.
Reverse Harry Potter.
You are not the chosen one.
That's it. Colombia.
Where the dudes loading like kilos and kilos of coke into like satchels on the backs of donkeys, and where are the armed guards, and where are the bombed out hovels and scorched out jungles? If this is supposed to be Colombia, where in Colombia is this still true?
In Pixar, Disney, or not Pixar, I guess, just in Disney's Encanto.
What?
Everyone in Colombia is happy, Paul, and they smile, and their houses are colorful with flowers blooming everywhere. Don't you know that?
Yeah, I mean, dude, look, how are people going to dream big dreams, Scotty, if they never see their country do great on screen?
Exactly.
How do you expect Africa to lift itself from poverty and colonialism if they never see future Africa? How's a Colombian supposed to put down his cocaine and put down his M16 and see a brighter future for himself if not for Disney to show it?
Disney must lead the way.
I mean, as far as a trailer, there's nothing to even suggest this is a fucking trailer. There's like 3 seconds of like, look, there's a house in Colombia.
Here's a house. Colombia!
This tells you nothing about Encanto besides like this is the animation style. We don't even see an actual animal or person, so there's nothing there.
So that's it. That's
is this the close down your stream fake out, TJ? Would you take it that far?
No.
Try and get us? Yes, you would.
That's it?
It's really over.
All right, I'm going to end the stream. I'm going to end the stream right now.
Okay,
go ahead. Right now, TJ.
I mean, I thought we kind of have an after discussion, but I mean, if you want.
Oh, we'll have an after discussion after I end the stream, TJ. Between us, TJ.
It's really over. I swear to God.
Or do you want to reshare that screen, TJ, and give us the last?
Look, hold on.
Come on, dude. TJ, come on. Stop.
It's fucking over. It's fucking over.
Show me your mouth. Show me your mouth, TJ.
It's fucking over, dude. There's nothing left.
It's over.
There's nothing left in here. There's nothing left in here.
Lift your sack and cough.
I knew it, dude.
There's nothing left. That's done.
Turn that camera around and let us see that there's nothing left on the thing.
All right, hold on. Here, let me show you this. I'll show you this.
Share your screen and show us there's no more tabs.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna show you
show
this.
Us the fucking Encanto teaser.
Look.
He's fucking thinks he's gonna get
Look here. No, here's the fucking research document. Okay. That's the end of the document. There's nothing beyond Encanto. It's over.
Nice try, TJ.
You're looking at the document. It's fucking over. I swear.
Nice try deleting the last page of the document at the last second, TJ.
All right.
There's no way, dude. I don't believe it.
It's done, dude.
It's not done, DJ.
It's never done. It's done. It's done.
You just want me to be like, all right, it's done. Then go, yeah, except for this bitch.
There's nothing else. I swear to fucking God, there's nothing else in there.
Wrong and obstinate than fucking give you the satisfaction, TJ. I'd rather just be totally wrong.
All right, so Scotty said he wanted to do a grading thing. I'm not going to take much time, so I'll just do mine. Star Wars, F. Marvel, F. Everything else, F. Fail. Fail harder, please.
Paul, this is his new FFF plan.
Yep.
Fuck, and fuck.
You realize, you guys realize what's happening here. Like, Denis Villeneuve has the weight of the world on his shoulders with this Dune shit. If he doesn't save the adult world, we're all going to be watching Encanto and endless fucking rehashes of Pinocchio until we fucking croak. Okay.
Yep, that's pretty much
this is it. The last adult fucking film that I've heard about is Dune. This is it. Either Dune or nothing.
The day the strength of men failed.
Dune, a major box office flop, as Disney Plus's platform now has 70% of the global market share in the entertainment industry. All of their new Star Wars shows and Marvel shows, huge hits for the platform.
You know what happens, Paul? Whoever has it now, like Legendary or whatever, they lose the rights to it. Disney buys up.
And Disney's like, we're going to do a new Dune series.
It's a kid show. We have to catch some sandworms, guys.
Starring Paula Atreides, a Cambodian girl who,
who discovered she can speak and communicate with sandworms. And now she tracks them, trying to find the mysteries of the spice.
Yeah, dude, I love it.
Join Disney Plus for Leto's Litter, where the God Emperor was prepared for everything with his prescience except for fatherhood.
Yeah.
TJ, what do you grade it? What do you give? Are you F? Are you giving everything to F?
No, I'll be a little more generous than dour.
Oh yeah,
hateful Paul.
I'll suck my stock's dick a little bit here.
So
you would too if you'd bought Disney at 80 a share, man.
I would. Yeah, I mean, so full disclosure, yeah.
Google's on is going to buy Disney in a huge buyout, and TJ's stock will be worth pennies on the dollar tomorrow. You watch.
If that gets bought out, my stock will go up even more.
Your stock will go up.
No. It'll go down, dude. Okay. It'll be diluted, and Disney will be parted out.
So I will give Fs to I'll give Fs to fucking the Marvel shit because I didn't hear a single Marvel thing that interested me. Well, maybe I'm slightly curious about WandaVision because it looks like it's at least off the beaten path of the other stuff. So
it's a little weird.
Possibly.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a big fucking question mark next to it. So maybe I'll give it like a F plus, with the plus being maybe WandaVision will be something. And I guess I'm still kind of interested in Loki, even though the trailer looked horrible. The other stuff I think is all just F for me. The Star Wars stuff, I'd give a C minus because there was a few I was interested in there.
Yeah, I'd probably give that a C as well. Star Wars had at least something that appealed to me. Like I felt like, okay, there's potential there. Paul, you're shaking your head. Pixar, F. Yeah, just everything else is F. I did not see anything appealing from any of the properties. Just cash-ins, rehashes, sequels,
kids
prequels.
Cartoons.
Yeah, kiddie shit, merchandise, fucking bait. Nothing. It's so clear that Disney as a company has no good ideas. Give some more money to fucking filmmakers like Denis Villeneuve making Dune. Actually invest in some real cinema and real TV shows. Like, I'm fine with the TV show market, with that.
Or just put Jon Favreau in charge of the Marvel fucking division of Disney and just let him run that shit, please. Thank you.
It's It's not working for people that actually want real entertainment. If you just want to fucking gulp down fucking, the goddamn gruel that Disney's giving you, they're so underutilizing the potential of these platforms.
Well, I mean, let's talk. What they're really doing here is they're just trying to fucking throw as much fucking popular properties at you as they possibly can. They're trying to maximize.
That's a weak strategy. That's a weak strategy.
I don't think so. I think it's probably a pretty sound fucking strategy in terms of that.
It's a sound business strategy, but it's a weak entertainment strategy.
Right. From an artistic standpoint, it's totally fucking bankrupt of any fucking merit. But so never mind. I mean, it's great. Shit. It's fucking brilliant in every fucking respect. I think as far as like business decision goes, excellent business decision, excellent artistic decision. Yes.
Everything announced was great, TJ. And how dare you?
100%. Don't interrupt Mickey, Scotty. Don't interrupt Mickey.
Don't let me interrupt you guys.
Sorry, Mickey.
I was just here to listen to a trio of middling podcasters tell me what's entertaining.
Yeah, I mean,
no, Mickey. I was defending you.
Please continue.
I was saying every decision you made is wonderful. It's fantastic. It's great. I couldn't have made better decisions myself. I've even tried to emulate your decisions. I would have failed.
Oh, Paul's ego. Straight across the board from him, huh?
Yep, he was very.
He said
to you.
He gave straight.
We asked him to leave, I believe. Didn't we ask Paul to leave? We said, Paul, get out of here. So
Paul started talking all kinds of mad shit about you, Mickey, and we was just like, Paul, you're a fucking stupid son of a bitch, and you can't.
Get out of here, man.
Like, you don't know shit about shit anymore, Paul. You're fucking old hat. You're old school. Get the fuck lost. Yeah.
I'm actually with him now, and he's a little indisposed, but he would like to say that by F he meant fantastic.
Oh. We misunderstood him.
Star Wars fantastic. Marvel fantastic. Disney original property lineup rehash is fantastic.
Yeah. 100% amazing.
Okay, so Paul was faking us out. FFF. Okay. Oh, you know what?
Fantastic.
Let me just ask you this, Disney, Mickey. Is there some way I could?
You can call me Disney.
Yeah, can I pay more for Disney Plus? Because I just feel like you guys are giving it away at just a steal of a rate, and I just feel like I want to pay you more money. You know?
You think this is about the money?
Yeah.
You've already given what we wanted. It wasn't the money.
Well, what is it then?
I don't think he's going to tell you, DJ.
Damn.
Your essence.
What was that, Mickey?
I said your money.
Oh, your money. He's always kidding around, Mickey.
Oh,
Every
Mickey.
time you show up here, you lovable little scamp.
Mickey, he's such a lovable character. That's why he's endured the test of time. He's a lovable character.
That's right. Work the shaft while you suck it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look, you own everything anyways, Mickey. I mean, what else we got? We have no choice, you know? We got to please you. Got to please your master.
Oh, yeah.
Obey your master. Master.
I mean, they are masters, so might as well just... However Mickey wants it, you know, TJ, you got to just do it.
He's gone. Of course, he's never truly gone.
Woo. I mean, yeah, he sees all. He watches all. He knows.
F is for fantastic. F is for fantastic.
That's right, Paul.
You all right there, Paul?
F is I feel F.
I'm glad Paul now has the correct opinion, TJ.
Corrected. Yes. That's wonderful.
Paul has been corrected. I am the corrected Paul. No, fuck this roster and fuck Mickey up his stupid little fucking mousy asshole.
Yeah.
I just pretended to be like lobotomized when he went up in there. There's no brain up there for him to lobotomize.
I smoked all them brains away a long time ago.
So, yeah, I mean, crazy fucking strategy. Interested to see if it plays out from a business sense. Really not too interested to watch it play out from a entertainment sense, but
the Star Wars fucking fanboys, TJ, Star Wars fanboys, when they heard this shit, did they go, oh, they're going to ruin the franchise?
Well, you know
they're going to, they're going, oh,
oh
my God. Here's my money.
You know,
my wallet.
My manservant Peyton put all these fucking resources for this shit together for me. I was like, Peyton, get me all of the research on what Disney announced yesterday or whatever the fuck. And he's like, I'm excited for like 90% of this. I'm like, understood.
Yep.
90 fucking percent, dude. 90% of it.
Oh, flog that fucking manservant, dude. Oh my God. I mean, you have such a rube in your employ.
But you know what?
Discipline that rube. 90% he's excited for?
Mm-hmm. 90%.
What's he help you do?
Guys,
eat lead paint chips off the wall? What are you hiring him for?
Peyton, there's too much lead in this house. Please remove it. The other
Begin chewing the walls, Peyton.
Peyton, lick the wall. Lick it.
I have some asbestos for you to remove in a little while. That insulation over there. Yes, I just can't have it here. The cats, you see, they don't. I worry about Cornelius's lungs and his health, but go ahead and remove it. Teacher, how would you like me to remove it? Yes, ingest it.
But I'm just saying, you want a fucking window into the mind or psyche of like the average fucking consumer. Dude. They're just like happy as pigs and shit.
We're all look, touch, dude.
I'll admit,
shit.
There's like a couple things on there that I'm like, maybe. But there's nothing on there that I feel like, yeah, this is fucking gonna rock.
No, dude, I ain't letting Scotty. We ain't out of touch. We just expect like actual fucking entertainment from our entertainment, unlike a lot of doofuses.
You're out of touch with reality, though. This is the reality, Paul. Is like a bunch of people are gonna love this shit. You know it, dude. You fucking know it. We all know that people are gonna go fucking, oh my God, it's so good. Because they're getting it for one low price. So
one low price.
As long as it entertains them, it's fucking good. That's all.
Are you describing Disney Plus or Pessimist Productions at this point? I can't tell anymore.
Quiet, Paul.
Just keep feeding them garbage, and they'll keep paying for it.
All right. That's pretty much it, right? Anyone have anything else to say?
Flog Peyton. How many of these were there? There were like 40 properties. 40 flogs.
Let me count.
90. What's 90% of 40?
I'll just go over let me just go over everything.
Don't go over every goddamn one. I don't want to do that again. Please, no.
Ahsoka, Rangers of the Republic, Andor, Obi-Wan Kenobi, The Bad Batch.
Like 36, dude.
Visions, Lando, The Acolyte. I don't know. There's a lot. It just keeps going. It just goes on and on.
90% of those is flogs to Peyton.
36, TJ. Give Peyton 36 fucking whacks.
Canes.
You know what I'm curious about? What is the 10% that even he was like, no, I guess not?
Yeah,
that's probably the 10% that we found remotely interesting.
Yeah, I'll be interested. Let me see. Hold on.
He's like, this Acolyte shit looks pretty lame. And
Willow, that's garbage.
Willow, total fucking trash, garbage ass. And I'm not the least bit interested even to try out WandaVision. So, that was the.
Did I feel like deceived? Because I heard the Star Wars stuff. I know, Paul, you give it an F, but I was like at least kind of like, all right, maybe I can see some potential there. But everything after that was just downhill. It peaked.
Well, you know what?
Early.
You know what I think it is. You know the reason I think the Star Wars shit seems like it's a little better than the other shit is because the Marvel shit, they've already sapped every fucking ounce of fucking worth out of that, basically. They're at the point now where they're fucking like, yeah, remember Ms. Marvel? She's gonna, and Ironheart. It's like, okay, no, you guys are running on fumes there. Star Wars, they haven't exploited because they just kept making the original trilogy over and over again. So, I think there's a few more fucking things they can actually explore there. The Marvel shit, they pretty much total rehash, and everything else is just like 100% like, hey, remember this movie? We're making a show of it. Remember this movie? We're making a show of it. Remember this movie? We're making a show of it. Remember this movie? We're making a show of it. I mean, Disney's done this for fucking. This is not really a new thing for Disney. They fucking serialized a bunch of their fucking old. Like there was Aladdin, the series when I was a kid. They did like a Lilo and Stitch series at one point. So they've done this for a while. This is just them bringing it to that next level, to that new frontier of the streaming service. Probably going to look vastly inferior. Oh, I mean, it's going to look fucking great. It's going to sound great. Everything's going to be wonderful. 100% fucking. I mean, I just can't wait to see this roster of great new shows that Disney has in store for us.
Fantastic shows.
Oh, Mickey, hi. I didn't see you there. How you doing, bud?
We're rebooting They Live.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Cool.
It's going to be a story about a field of flowers, and one of the flowers is missing a petal and gets made fun of. but then has to save the whole field.
Wow. It sounds just like They Live.
John Carpenter's Disney's They Live.
So is John Carpenter coming back to direct again or consult or no? Okay.
He declined, but he's being corrected.
Wow.
Oh, shit. Well, that's good to know.
But anyway, Mickey, wow, great. Congratulations on the new lineup of stuff. This looks really great. Looks really promising.
Good luck in your hunt for, what was it? Money.
Money.
It was. Yeah, it wasn't essence or something like that, you said. And that really
We've got to have.
Essence? What's that?
I don't know.
Sounds,
me, Mickey.
Sounds like it'd be a great new Disney Pixar property, maybe. You know, I don't know.
Yeah. It could be that. They just did, what was it, Soul?
Disney Pixar's.
Soul, then Essence.
Yeah, Essence can be the sequel to Soul, maybe.
Hey, kind of strange. Soul? They want your soul. All right, well, that's kind of weird. It's a little weird.
I think you need to end your show now.
All right. Thanks,
We're
Mickey.
not going to, Mickey, you're not going to tell us to end the show.
I think we should probably end the show, Scotty. Mickey's, you know,
gonna bow down to Mickey like that, TJ?
I mean, you know, he's very persuasive.
Are you going to pretend you didn't bow down to Mickey last night, Scotty?
End the show, TJ. End the show, dude.
Deep fat fried. Deep fat fried.